We're back. Hello.
Whoa.
Welcome back. It's Richard Darth.
Thank you.
Especially Brent. Welcome back, Brent. It's good to have you. We missed you.
Thank you. I missed you too.
Yeah. Okay. So, when we last left off with our heroes, you guys had just entered the house of the man and the crocodile, a large temple depicting, well, a man kind of sitting in a chair and slumped over him a very large crocodile. Inside, after encountering the undead paladins that were making camp in front of the temple, Eurith specifically, went and talked to a lieutenant, a dwarf lieutenant, and you had learned that they were hunting for Now's Breakbone and Aku, the guy that you guys had been looking for. They hadn't seemed to have found them yet, but he was very confident that the commander will find them given due time. But making off with that information, making a fake deal with the dwarf, Eurith escapes, tells the others, and they use Ton's oh god, what's the name of the spell? They use Windwalk to swiftly drop down to where the entrance of the temple is, go inside, and that's where you met the lone paladin, William Rogers. He lets you know that along with his companions, they had returned to the camp to retrieve something at the end of the temple. He says that he was also informed by Aku, the guy that you were looking for, that once inside, you must continue in pairs. You must enter in pairs, following the legend of the temple. And that, knowing that, 4 of his companions entered, and he was left behind, stating that he wasn't their sharpest tool in the shed, or just kind of dumb, man. Of those companions, 3 of them were fellow paladins of his, and 1 a local Chultan. However, none of them had returned. In the room where you met him, you look upon the vine-covered walls of the entrance chamber, and you see 4 scenes played out before you, simile of the temple's legend. The first was a mural of a man and a crocodile conversing, man on land, crocodile in water, followed by the pair now traveling together. However, now the crocodile is on top of the man's back. And they were traveling through a ravine, vines and thorns obstructing them. The one on the next wall over showed the pair in the jungle, standing on a path of thorns, surrounded by snakes, with one very large one peeking through the brush, menacingly. And lastly, the pair is shown separated again. The man and crocodile are now out of the jungle and laid out before 2 gods, the Lady of Luck, Tamora, and the Father of the Maze, Uptal, both who are being worshipped in the Peninsula of Chult. Now, as a refresher, I'll go over the legend real fast, and I'll post it again in the Discord. But the legend went after Evelyn remembered that she had a book after the party was discussing their godhood. Eurith reaches for the book, searches for the legend, and indeed it is there. And it read, "In the early days of the world, man stood by the banks of a river, frightened. Crocodile raised his head from the water and asked, 'What troubles you, cousin Man. Man said, I must cross this river, but I fear to enter the water alone, because it teems with your brethren. Crocodile replied, It's true, you would not be safe, but I will carry you across the river safely on my back, if you promise to return the favor. Man agreed, and the crocodile bore him safely across the water. When they reached the far bank, Man asked, How can I repay you? And the crocodile replied, I wish to see the realm of humans, but I fear to go there alone because it teems with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across the realm. Man had been tricked. But a promise is a promise. So he carried the crocodile safely on his back across the entire realm of humans. A journey that lasted many, many years. One faced with many trials and hardships. By the end of this journey, the man swore in his anger that he would never again would men and crocodiles be friends. And so it has remained to this day. And at the end of their journey, the man, weary of his years-long trials with the crocodile, died on the spot, with two gods appearing to pass judgment upon the man's soul and the remaining beast. And I'll post that later in the Discord if you would like to look at it. But after listening to this story, familiarizing yourself with the legend of the man and crocodile, the party resolving that they're just kind of like gods, just a little bit like adjacent maybe. They now send Ton and Yurith inside. Unfortunately, though, the floor gives way, taking their footing and sending them down into a spike pit. Fortunately, they manage to not get impaled, and with Yurith's trusty ladder, they climb up to the opposite end of the room. However, getting ambushed by three assassin vines. Hearing the duo in distress, the rest of the sentinels leap into action, breaking down the door. But in attempting to walk the small runway of the floor that is left, both Rogar and his squire rush into the room and fall straight off of the walkway into the spike pit, meeting the pointy bits at the bottom. However, resilient, they shrug it off. The party comes back together and defeats the would-be plant assassins promptly. Continuing to the next room, deciding the rest of the temple they would venture in together, calling in the lone paladin Will to join them. It is at this point that they enter Yurith with an abundance of caution, throws his bat into the room, and seemingly triggering the trap mechanisms within. It is quite the, well, what felt like a long and arduous journey across scything blades, crushing pillars, and a magical serpent at the end of the room. Yurith, able to go into his ghost form, goes to the very end, tries to see what he can do to help, what he can do to help the others. Ton goes into a eagle form and flies to the end, starts to claw out the eyes of the snake that they had deduced was a source of magic that was keeping the others from getting to the end. Rogar starts smashing scything blades, slowing down the mechanism, giving his friends a better chance at going through unharmed. Drexit following suit. Bruno definitely goes right to the very end, finds like a relatively safe spot, and manages to avoid much peril for the majority of the encounter. And Evelyn also definitely makes it through, manages to shrug off the effects of the snake, and reading the patterns of the scything blades, gets through, and also helps Rogar through, or attempts to help Rogar through reading the patterns and trying to direct him. Needless to say, an arduous journey from one end of the room to the next. But, unfortunately, while the Sentinels of Light were able to get through this unscathed, Will, your new companion, got frickin' wrecked by the scythes, and he is no more. However, you did find another paladin unconscious at the end of this room, and upon bringing him to safety, you guys now have him with you, unconscious, seemingly emaciated, but barely breathing. Now you're at the end of the room of the second chamber. You pick up.
Okay, this man is still unconscious, Mr. Paladon.
Yeah, and you are. And one thing also, you guys are. You were in the room. There were all these vines and pillars that started to come up, but and all these scything blades. But now that you're at the other end of the room, it all starts to go back into place as if nothing had happened. The only thing remaining, the blood and remains of whoever fell victim.
Well,
And you can see on the floor a mural or like a painting of a flowing river that goes throughout the entire temple, seemingly. That stops right where you are, and then seems to continue again at the far wall. In between you and that far wall, a slew of corpses.
whoa. Go ahead, bro. Go out there, see what happens.
Nope.
Yep, go out there.
No.
Just go see what happens.
Nope.
Why not? Just do it.
Because it seems like a place where it's easy to die, so no.
I'll watch here. I'll watch.
Nope. You're being completely unreasonable.
I'm not.
You're being completely unreasonable.
Roger, look, you're the
I think you
biggest
should do it
have
too.
armor. Yeah, you're so strong. Look at us.
Oh wait, I
in
mean
your
Paw.
arms.
Paw. You can try to do this, but it's not going to happen.
What's the point of having? Yeah, I wish. You know what? A lot of groups have like big guys, but generally they're like really, really, really stupid. And if I like trick them, they can do things. Just do that, and then just go out there and just.
No.
All right.
Can't you use like your bat or something? Can't you just bring your bat back if it dies anyways?
I could, but last time he almost died, and that scared me.
Yeah, but you can just bring it back.
Costs like 10 gold.
Oh no, it's not like you didn't get rich.
Somebody give this guy a good berry or something. Point two.
Listen, I think we could just slow down and look at this for a second, right?
No. You don't have enough time to look.
I could grab Evelyn and just throw her out there and see what happens.
Okay. I'm starting to investigate and look and see, sort of like I did in the previous room, looking for the patterns. Now I'm looking to see where the dead people are and like if I can see any hints of what this room might have.
I would say that would be. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Does it look like those like blocks that they're standing on are pillars that go to the ceiling? I look at the ceiling. especially where,
Okay, go ahead and
especially
make.
where there's dead bodies.
I would say you can go ahead and have that be a perception check.
Okay.
I'm exhausted, so it was a 16.
Oh damn! Dang.
Mine
Yeah,
is
darn.
at least a 15, so mine's 15.
15. Okay. Let me adjust this really
Aw,
fast.
almost a crit. Dang.
I know.
I know.
Well, technically, if you had add advantage, that would be what that. Anyway, with the 16, with the prompt that you gave, you don't see any feasible pattern. You see that there are very obviously a grid of 6 by 6 tiles in front of you that are basically, for the purposes of this, like they're, there are no cracks there. Like they're just seamless together, but they're just kind of like raised in the floor. You see that on the left and the right of you, there are murals of what seems to be like a very vast, deep jungle. It's kind of uncanny, actually, that like if you kind of blur your eyes a little bit, like you kind of like squint your eyes and you like focus a little bit too much on the tiles in front of you. Yours too as well. Like if you look up at the ceiling, like at the sides of your vision, you feel like you're actually inside a forest. But
Okay.
if you look straight at it, you do see that they are just murals.
Has the chaos in this room stopped? Or is it still going?
Yeah, it's gone. I just haven't put it away yet on the screen. But
Okay.
Investigating, seeing if there are any patterns. You don't really, from a 16, you don't really see anything that stands out to you right now. There don't seem to be any mechanisms that you can spot from where you are. You can see all the way at the end of the room, there's like about like a 7-8 foot wall. And you see that there is a large stone door. Like you see like a door frame, like the edges of a door frame, but you can see like the very bottom of a door at the end. But you can't really make out any details. It looks like the ceiling is maybe like 10 feet high. And then you see that there's like a slit at the other end of the room that you can so that the ceiling goes up again. So once entering, you guys have just climbed about like a 7-8 foot wall. And then you see there's another one at the end. And at the end of that, the painting of the river continues along and up the wall.
Can I fit through the door as an eagle right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually not a door. It was just a portcullis that came down once the trap had activated, and then once it was unactivated, it came back up. And
is it clear how the people died?
I would say it's a little bit hard to get from where
some of them look pretty decomposed in the picture, but
with your natural perception and anybody who has like any amount of if you can see clearly and any amount of medicine, you can see that there are bones there. There's three bodies there that are basically just bones, and you see that they are dark and black.
Oh,
fire.
No, that's not fire. That's
water.
So
technically there is water.
I think it's a cloud of black dust.
Fire, water,
everything.
earth, wind.
The Fire Nation attack.
Speaking of
cloud.
Heart, specifically heart here.
With 15, is it 14 or 14? Your passive, your
Mine is 15.
15.
Mine's 22.
You do notice there are specks of soot and ash on the floor. On the ceiling, you don't notice anything on the ceiling. You don't see any marks on the ceiling, and you look down at the tiles, you don't see any mechanisms that like would make them move.
Does it look like if we just... All right, so there's no way to know. If you guys want, I could throw my bat. 2 options. Throw my bat, figure out what the fuck this does. Or I could just go underground and go to the door and walk through and then, well, I don't know, get some information.
One potentially costs 10 gold.
That's right.
Hmm.
I don't want...
What?
Like, so the river, there's a river painted on the floor, right?
Yes.
And it just ends where these blocks are and then continues again?
Yeah, that is correct.
Are they like, is this like a puzzle? Are we supposed to like make the river, complete the river or something?
Maybe. But like, if we don't step on them and we just fly across, does anything happen?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It did in the last room, didn't it?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
It did in the last room, but not all the
Yeah.
rooms are the same. And if something bad happens, we can just jump back into the old room if something bad happens, right?
No,
Where
the
we're at.
door closed, didn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the last room that happened, right?
All right, let's make sure the door stays open. Anybody got something?
I think I have.
There is no door right here.
Oh,
Like here, it was just a portcullis.
Yeah, it's portcullis, right? That'd be hard to.
Can you just see that? Oh no, I have to do it over here on the GM layer.
sorry. Is there like something that comes from the ceiling or something?
Yeah,
Or-
there's something that comes from the ceiling.
Okay,
And
we make sure
if,
that.
if you remember, like your bat had entered this area around here.
Yeah.
And then the portcullis came down.
Okay, and then once we got to the other side,
And
it went
once
up?
you got to this side, it went up and the trap stopped.
Okay. Gotcha. Anybody have anything big in metal to stop it from? I got a lot
Not
of
an unbreakable arrow.
I mean, that actually,
It's
well,
not
you'd have to
big.
balance that really well.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
That'd be very hard. I would not want to trust that.
Be nice.
I mean, 6 inches is probably plenty size, guys. Come on.
Yeah, 6 inches
Let's
is
hope
fine.
so.
Stop
I know.
crying.
I mean, for you guys, of course, it's bad.
And for the bodies that aren't charred, I forgot to mention, you do see that 2 of them are wearing armor. The 2 that are on top of one each other over here, or
Mhm.
can you even see that over here? They are wearing armor, and like you see, it is yeah, it's similar to Will's, and then you see one man right here. They seem to be wearing some kind of leather armor. You see their skin tone is is darker in tone, and you assume that this may have been a Chilton man.
Oh, fucking the dude we're looking for is dead.
I mean, there's so many Chilton men out there. It could be anybody.
It's 100% our scout.
Nope.
Isn't the person we're looking for a woman?
Yep.
No.
Rogar doesn't know gender,
Scout's
so it's
dead.
okay.
That's all right, big guy. That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's fine. He looks like he's going to hit me. Somebody, let's get the paladin up. Somebody. Who's
And
going to
then,
go berry? I got one.
Like everyone has a single, so.
Here you go. I thumb it into his mouth. Ew. Chew it.
No, you're
And
supposed to do it like a bird. Chew it in your mouth and spit it
you
in.
chew it.
Nope.
You kind of like, you make him chew it. You kind of like rub the throat. You like open the mouth again. You don't see it anywhere.
He's supposed to wake up now. All right, that's 9. Anybody have detect magic?
I think
Why is he
Rogar
not?
does.
Waking up. Rogad has it. Right.
You ask me to
I
do it, I'm
have
going to
detect-
slap him.
It's on the side of his hand.
I have detect magic.
You what,
Wait a
Rogar?
second.
If they ask me to do it, I'm gonna slap them.
Oh.
No,
If
we
you
don't
ask.
ask.
Okay.
Oh, this is old Urith. What? I'm on the wrong character.
I look at the panels without touching them. I want to look at the panels closer. Are they like? Can I like investigate them to see like if they look like they could be like removed or like moved or like?
They slide.
Go
I
ahead
don't have
and
to
make
check.
an investigation check.
Well,
If there was one missing, I would assume there'd be a sliding puzzle.
Fun.
I got a
9.
9.
It's fairly, even with a 9, you like look down and you're like, how the fuck would that even happen though? Because like
Yeah, my passive's 11. If that helps.
they're basically like, it's basically flush with the floor, and then like they're basically like kind of like a little bit elevated and then like flat out and then they go back down again. So like they feel like it looks like they're built into the floor.
I just shake this man. Wake up, please. Okay, more of that. Shake. Wake up. Yeah. Wake up.
Water?
Oh, wait. Is
Give
he
him
awake?
some water.
Do you want water? Here. Water skin.
And then you just like like you feel like they're drinking and you know you have semblances of consciousness there.
Slap.
Oh.
Hey, that's Rogar's technique.
It is. Sometimes it works. Hello.
Is he like?
As
Is
you
he
take a look
stunned
at
or
them,
something?
like you see like is very as you take a look at him, it's a fair skinned man. You see there are some like short brown curls at the top of his head. You see that their cheeks are very sullen. And you see that around like his neck, you see like the what do you call it? Like the cartilage of his neck is very like apparent.
Sorry, like he's skinny?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's good buried, so at least he has food.
I know you're busy with the paladin over there, but what if we're supposed to? We all heard this or read this legend of the crocodile and the man, right?
I'll
Yeah.
copy paste it now.
What if we were supposed to be like the whole pairs thing? So we have the river back there. What if this is supposed to be the land and we were supposed to carry one person across back there and then we were supposed to switch here and carry the other person across this section?
Right, so something obviously like because
like I'm not super bright, but like that's just I'm hoping to kick somebody else's brain into gear. Like what if we're supposed to be carrying like in pairs across this like the legend?
Oh.
Can you turn back into a fucking human so we can talk to
Wait,
you?
actually,
Please,
maybe
don't.
yeah, we might need that. Don't do it. Don't.
Or he turns into a crocodile and then we literally can do the story.
But then we can't trust crocodiles?
That's also true, but
But you're like the
are we
closest thing
supposed
a
to cross
crocodile.
with like the person we trust least in the group? Like
You're
the person we get along least? So like I would go with Ton, unfortunately.
All right, so it was like the guy was like, "How can I repay
Aw.
you?" So it's like after they reached the far bank, right? Which
Yeah.
we did, right? That's where we are.
Yeah.
All right, and
We've
then it
reached
was
the far
like,
bank.
"How can I repay you?" The guy asked the crocodile man, or the crocodile, and then the croc's like, I want to come with you and stuff, but he doesn't go alone, and then he's like, carry me. So I shotgun. I am getting on Rogar, and good luck.
Whoa.
I'm just okay. I'm somewhat on board, but I really want to make sure. Like, do we think this is the right thing to do?
Nope.
I am just playing off
Actually,
of
yeah,
the
you too.
legend we heard.
Well, we could do that, or we could try the bat thing again, and we can make sure the portcullis doesn't close.
Well, but I mean, the bad thing sets off the trap or whatever's happening in this room, and then I
Right.
feel like we're just in the midst of it. Where at least if we try this thing and the trap doesn't go off, then we're not in the middle of it.
If we make sure the portcullis doesn't close, we're not in the midst of it. We just leave.
Oh, that's true. I guess. How are we going to do that, though?
Walk. Oh, ladder.
Yeah, then you don't have your weapon.
What do you do specifically?
I make the ladder. So the port, it's like a thing that goes from the top down, right? That's how it closes. Yeah. So ladder in between that.
Okay, so
Is
just
this
kind of.
Yeah.
We assume that this portcullis is like has a horizontal beam, right? It's not just purely vertical.
Yes, it's
Okay.
It's like squares. It's like
It's squares.
Like a,
Yeah, I know, but it could. There are just vertical types of portcullis.
Yeah.
It could be. Who knows?
just
we
jail
don't
bars.
have a. We never got a fucking immovable rod, did we? I don't think we
No.
did.
I don't think so.
Ripperoni. Okay. So we could do that. All right, let's vote. Do we try to do what the thing says, or do we just
I mean,
test it?
The thing didn't work
It didn't
in
really-
their favor. The one guy died. So
We don't know if they figured it out either, though. They might have just tried to bull rush across it like we did.
No, I mean like the guy carrying the crocodile died at the end.
I mean, that's true.
So the last room, we shouldn't do it. That's what you're saying.
How do we know if we're in the last room, though?
Yeah.
Also, there's the whole problem of, like, the room before this, we crossed the pit, and, like, what part of the legend was the pit?
Right, and like how are we supposed to? So in the first part of the legend, we were supposed to get on the crocodile. What the fuck does that mean? And now the crocodile's supposed to get on us, but what the fuck does that mean? What's a crocodile?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Colin can literally be a crocodile.
True, I don't think that's what they meant. That would be funny.
That'd be very specific.
Aw. I also can't carry any of you.
Yeah, you're gonna be on someone.
Dude, Brent, you look like a picture in like a
Oh,
like a
true.
magazine.
It's
Yeah.
very
High
picturesque.
contrast.
Yeah. Not anymore. You've ruined it.
Please interview me about my new app that's making everyone excited.
True. There you go.
Yeah,
Your
there it is.
turtleneck.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say just the Times Magazine pose.
I think we should try the puzzle, the myth, right?
Sure. I totally am. I shotgun nut first, and yes.
Oh, you just volunteered to go on Rogar.
No, me and Rogar going last.
No,
Yeah.
you two are going first because
No,
you're
we're
the
not
two that
going
can get out or survive the easiest.
You know what I heard?
You know what happens? Okay, look at me right now.
Yeah.
Half of me is dead.
Me too. I'm a ghost, literally.
Okay, but
I'm literally half dead.
half of my body's unfunctionable. Luckily, I can still.
I'm running at like 67%.
I'm running at 100, basically. I think. But
Which is
not
why
really.
you should definitely go last.
Brexit isn't
keep-
doing well. He's like dying over in that
I'm
corner,
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm okay.
I'm just putting my guts back in.
All right. Thanks, guys. By the way, that was close. I mean, I was okay. I had it. Okay, I'm good.
All right, so he's good. Listen to him. He's definitely telling the truth. So, all right. So so we try to do what the thing says. So what do? We go on. Do we just pick someone and be like, "Yo, the crocodile," and then you go and
Do we have water?
Ah,
I have this, and I go to Drexit, and I take the decanter of endless water.
that's
And
actually
you-
relevant because of fire. There's that.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be burnt to death.
Right.
So, like, a pair of you is welcome to try this, but it won't be me.
Are there any way to send a pair of bats?
I have one bat. Anybody else have a bat? No.
ah,
Damn. If only we had Pocket, we could have put Pocket on the bat.
If only we had pocket.
But then you wouldn't have sacrificed Pocket, and you don't want to do that. Right?
Sorry.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
better be so.
Just
I don't know. Can anybody else summon an animal?
Yeah, can anyone do that?
Technically, Tom probably can, but he's in Eagle.
50 eyes. I know.
Colin, this would be a lot easier if you weren't the eagle anymore.
No, actually. But what if we need him? What if we could just fly across and then?
You can just turn into an eagle again.
No, but
many
that's reasonable.
spells and stuff.
That's a lot. It doesn't work. It's not just like that. It takes energy.
All right, well,
I'm
it sounds like
picturing this eagle doing all of the things that Brent is doing, and it's not working in my head.
All right, let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. So either we're going to try going on people's backs and doing something like that. All right, that's one. Or we're just going to send my bat in there and risk 10 gold, and that's 2. And make sure the photo cost doesn't play.
nobody wants to volunteer, so I feel like it's by default 2.
Well, I mean,
Because-
I'll fine. Okay, I'll do it.
If we vote to try to do it the way that it wants us to do it, I guess I'll try. But if bad things happen, I'm going underground and leaving you. You got to figure it out, Rogar.
Deal.
All right, deal. All right, sure. All right. I vote bat.
I also vote because everybody is supposed to be going in pairs. That everybody waits until Urith and I are across the whole thing. If
maybe
it doesn't go south.
Maybe it's like we have to figure out like one of the blocks is safe and then this one isn't, and it's like there's a safe path and like some of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's only 2 straight paths that don't have any dead people on it.
True. I mean, if we can eliminate the ones with dead people on them, that makes it easier. So,
Also, one that's got 2 dead people on it, which makes me think somebody tried this and it didn't work.
right.
They are
Alright.
some of the furthest people, though, so maybe it was working.
And we literally have a 1 out of 6 chance in the beginning, right?
Oh,
Well,
God.
technically,
It could be multiple, but there could be a dead end.
hypothetically, can we walk diagonally epic if we were to try? Yes? Okay. Yes? If we're going from block to block, mechanically,
There's nothing
we can walk
stopping you.
diagonally? There's nothing stopping. Okay. But then we literally have a 1 out of 6 chance at the start.
But
Well-
the first 2 we have a 1 out of 6 chance because the first 2 rows have no dead people on them.
I mean, I imagine there's more than just one, right? It's not like they all took the exact same one. Or there'd be a dead person in the first row.
All right, Urith, let's go.
All right.
You know, okay, before you go, I'm just saying, we're not going to do this because we're not evil, clearly, but you could just bring that guy, and I point to that guy that's unconscious.
That's why he's here.
We're not going to do that because we're not evil. Right, Urith? You're not evil.
That's brutal. We're not doing that.
See? I'm just helping out Urith here.
Wait,
Showing
let's
off that he's
look
not
him
evil.
over. Maybe he is evil. Maybe there's something here that makes it so he's evil.
Rogar, just go grab Urith.
Oh, all right.
All right, describe to me
And
how
I'm
you
gonna
do
go.
this.
I'm gonna
I
go over
put
there
Urith
and do something.
on my shoulders.
All right. I jump up and I want to be on Rogar's shoulders.
Okay, you're on Rogar's
Now,
shoulder, like
Urith.
legs like this.
Yeah.
Urith,
Wait. But I was on his. But they were on the back in the thing, right?
that's
Okay, so
true,
like
all right.
so like you're grabbing the thighs, and then he's
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
arms around his neck.
okay. All right. All
Well,
right, Rogar.
Now, as I'm about to take a step, really think through the legend. Is there anything in the legend that might tell me where to step first?
Let me think. Let me.
Rather than me just taking a random step.
When they reached the far bank, man asked, "How can I repay you?" Crocodile replied, "I wish to see the realms of the humans, but I fear to go alone, because it teams with your
With your kind.
your
with your
Brethren.
brethren.
with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across your realm. Man, trick." So he carried the crocodile safely on his back across the entire realm of humans. Journey that lasted many years. Not really.
All right, so which one do you want to step on first?
I look and check to see if there's any remnants of fire or anything on this first row.
On the first row. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking down at the first row.
I don't like this, Urith.
I'm sorry. Actually, my minimum is 14, not 15, and
14.
I got a 14. Yes.
I think that was fine. That's fine. So as you look with 14, you're just kind of looking around.
My ladder is in the door. Somebody.
Your ladder is in the door. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
In the portcullis.
Okay. You do see traces of ash. However, you do see it like as you look up in the next row, and the next row, it's like there's little specks about scattered everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
And there's
it's not like more concentrated and like.
Is it like super dark in here?
No, it's actually
Okay.
lit up.
There's no clue as to where the fire might have come from as I look around the room.
As you look around there, make another perception check.
Okay. A 14.
14.
Yeah.
14. Let me see. Ugh. Actually, as you look around the room, you're like, no, there's no way. I don't see any like vents or like any like, creases in the wall. You don't see anything like that. However, you do see that all the way now that you're up this high, you can kind of see a little bit past the top of the wall. Now that you're above his shoulders, and you can kind of like barely like kind of you see it on the door all the way at the end. There's also you can just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm.
There's 6 blocks, and you can barely make out that the 4th one from the left, the second one from the right, is faintly like
Is
there's
what?
this. You see that there's like you see this faint kind of like motion. You're just like you see these rippling blue waves.
So it's like active. Yeah, and the other ones aren't. I don't see. They're just like.
Yeah, you see like green, and you see the one
Right.
block that is the 4th from the right is blue, and you see it's like kind of shimmering.
All right, Rugga. So that one is blue and shimmering. See it?
Do you want me to step on that one or no?
I don't know. That's either the bad one or the good one. Those
Where are you
green.
looking?
Over that far side of the room, there's blocks, and I think
Nobody
they shoot
else can
fire.
see it.
Oh.
Do I need to? I don't, Yarth. I need to know. Do I step on the?
Oh God.
On the
Wait.
blue one or not the blue one?
When you say blue and shimmering, is there like a little fire, a little flame? Is that what I'm seeing?
Make
Or is it
a
more
another,
like water?
Make a what?
make a perception check.
Is it more like water? Epic.
It's kind of like water.
23. It's kind of like water. Okay, so this is the thing that saves us. That's the safe one. Step on here, 4th one from the left, or 2nd one from the right.
Epic. Is that this one?
Yeah.
Just to be sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So I step on that one, walk down, and hobble onto that
sorry.
one.
Ah!
No.
I clenched my butthole.
If it's the wrong one, I step on the right one.
You
Wrong
step
one.
on that one.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
that's the 5th one.
You're points to that one. You're like, and then you clench, and then you feel
Actually-
like all of a sudden just like everything tighten up. Go ahead. And you,
All right, Jeremy, what's the next one?
and you guys all watch as the winding path of water that was following from the room before flows up and then under those two guys. And you see that the tile under you both
We're following the
starts
river.
to shimmer and move.
Holy shit, you didn't die.
We're
Jeremy,
like,
what's the next one?
we're like super smart. 1 second. I look for a shimmering thing at the other end of the room.
And then you
Is
look,
there-
and now you can see the next row. And above that, you see again, they're all green. And you see that, actually, you see the one right in front of you is also shimmering blue.
All right, well, it's like the same one, so
Step forward.
Just do. Oh, all right. Let's go. We step forward.
And then you see again the path behind you starts to meet up, flows under you.
Okay.
And now you look again and you see that the the rows next to you and below you on the door start to turn red. And you see in the third row,
Okay.
you see there are 3 you see there are white and red tiles too. However, you see that there's also a blue tile to your guys' right and above you.
So like immediate right, not up and right. Like this one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, diagonal. Okay, sorry. So the physical tiles at our feet.
They don't
turn...
show. They only turn blue. They don't turn anything else. The ones on the door change.
The ones on the door
Yes.
change. Okay. Okay. And we look at the ones on the door. The tile to our one to our right is what? Blue?
This one is blue.
Yeah, that one
Apparently.
is blue.
Okay. So yeah, we step.
We.
Yeah. I hope.
And as you get to there, all of you in the back just see them just like kind of like carefully treading and stepping. But you two, you start to feel warm. And you start to sense this like
We're...
pressure.
What have we
You
done, Yura?
feel like you're starting to get swayed back and forth. You feel this strong gust of wind come and hit you both. And I need you to make dexterity saving throws, both of you.
Okay.
Dexterity?
Yes.
Oh no.
That's good
Yeah,
for me.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, why? That's
no.
a point not to send Rogar, because I'm pretty sure most of this is going to be text saves.
Can it be strength because it's wind? I'm going to indomitable that.
Okay.
A 9 is not good.
I give him some of my dexterity.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse, guys.
So
I don't know what else to do here.
And a 29.
Wait. Shit, I only got 1 luck point left.
I let go of him.
I'm going to indomitable again.
I don't want to be here anymore.
There we go, 17.
17.
Okay,
As you
hold
just as you just kind of like both like all of you watch as they like all of a sudden they're walking, and then all of a sudden they like Rogar goes on one leg and you're just all of a sudden like let's go, but like just hangs on tighter with your legs, and then you just like kind of shift in a way that like evens Rogar out, and then Rogar is able to just like stand.
Well, all right. So stepping on him easy, but what comes after hard? All right.
Yeah. This will be bad.
Okay, going forward, Epic. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the help action to help him do things with my action. The help action to help him be ready.
What specifically are you going to do?
Okay, if something requires to remain steadfast physically in some way, I would like to help counterbalance himself with my weight on his back. That's what I want. Specifically.
Okay, like give me like a little bit more detail, just a little bit.
Okay, if he needs to keep his weight in one direction, or maybe he needs to move quickly in another direction, I would just simply like to push my weight in such a way that makes it easier for him.
Okay.
If he needs to shift to the left suddenly, I'm also gonna.
We'll see how that plays out.
Okay.
I will say that with that, you're kind of getting ready. You're like, okay, what the fuck's okay, all right, like you're ready to like help out your man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We look for the good tile.
All right. And as you look in the next row, you see even more of the tiles start to go red. But in front of you, you see that again, you're going up and right.
Okay.
Similarly
This
as
this this one,
So diagonal?
Mm-hmm.
this one here.
Yep.
Okay.
We go.
So I just want to specify, we should probably say column, and then you can say row, and we can specifically say which square. Column is vertical, because that's generally how this type of thing is used, right? Then it'd be column and column 4, row 4.
I'm still here.
think my brain no work that good because like
I have another question. I think you'll be. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I have another
yeah,
question. Did the wind continue the whole time that they were standing on that, or was there just one gust when they stood on it?
That is a good question. It was until that they stepped off. Like you saw, like
Interesting.
those of you watching, like you saw like your hair like flip in the wind, and then like as soon as you stepped off, it was gone.
Magical.
And now that you step on this one, you see that the next tile actually is over here.
There's a dead guy on that one.
Yeah, but maybe he just didn't. He
And
wasn't able
What?
to.
Wait. What if
Maybe
this
he
puzzle?
fell to the next one.
What if this puzzle changes every time somebody goes across it?
And
It could be, but-
go ahead.
It could be, but also maybe once we get to the end, it just deactivates the whole thing for everyone. Hopefully.
I have a feeling not, but anyways.
And as you guys start to walk towards the next one, you feel this strong, hot blast of air come towards you both. And I want you, Rogar, to make
Uh-oh.
a an athletics check.
Oh, that's
And
that
Yurith,
should
you
be
said
okay.
you were going to try to help him
Yeah.
too.
I
if
got a
you even-
32. I
if
mean,
you
the
even-
only thing I can do better is a natural 20.
I suddenly
32,
realized he's
such
so
garbage.
strong that I just don't even help. I'm like, oh, whatever. Dude.
Well, make an acrobatics check.
Me?
Yes, because it's you still need to save.
Okay. At least 25.
At least 25. You picked the right people for this. And you just
Yeah.
as you just tilt forward and like you're starting to get blown off here, but you just hold on tighter and you just kind of like duck down behind him to make it so that you don't fall down. Or I'm sorry, that you don't get hit by as much wind as possible.
Hell yeah.
And
And the next one is this one with the dead body on it.
yep, this next one was the one with the dead body on it.
I reach into Rogar's backpack and grab some rations.
Can you? Hey, what do you?
I'm hungry.
Get out of my backpack!
No, no,
Throw him into a
What the
different
fuck?
square.
bother. Just let me. Come on. I'm not doing anything else. Might as well eat.
This is why he's getting fat.
You got dried meats in here.
No one tell him that I said that. But
and
I've noticed.
lastly, you see that square is the one. As you can see, as you're right up next to the door, you can look up and you can see like this kind of majestic beauty of the mural that is carved into this door. You see that there is this kind of raging fire that is bordering two ends of a river, and you see up ahead, you see there is jungle, more river, and you see up at the pinnacle this large, what seems to be like a ziggurat.
Yurith, there's a dead body at my feet.
Yeah, there's a dead body at your feet.
Yurith, Do you want to look at it?
So let me see.
I kneel down.
Yeah, easy enough.
Put
You
your
just like
skin-
as you just kind of like look down and go ahead and make an investigation.
At least 18, but 28. 90 20.
90-20.
I see who he is. I know his past, his present, his
Yeah.
future.
Oh, you know it's future, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I do know his future. That's true.
From what you can tell, I'll lump in with the 90-20 a little bit of medicine check there too. With your domain as it is, you gather that this body has definitely been here a while, and you gather that as just looking to your left, it's easy enough to do. You see there's two paladins, and you do see that one of them is holding on to one of the ankles and legs of the other. They seem to be like a little bit separated, like a little bit like this, right? But you see that they are back, like their stomachs are facing the ceiling. This guy that you're next to, their stomach is towards the floor, their face is towards the floor, and you gather that this guy that you're on probably looked like those two over there, but over repeated activations of whatever charred these bodies to kill them in the first place went through this one so many times that there's essentially nothing left. You do find there is a small pile of ash that you kind of like, like you just kind of, and you can see what semblances of coins.
Oh, how many?
It's a good hefty handful, so maybe like 11.
Oh, you're bad, and some.
Wait, do I actually even risk grabbing that? What if something? What if this is some? What if it? I'm not grabbing. Do you want it? I don't.
You know
want it.
who's going to though?
I mean, I kind of want it, but at the same time, we could just leave it for Evie and she can set that off if it happens.
You know
So.
how many gold? Actually, yeah. And then we could yell at her and be like, "We caught you."
I was just thinking it's really good Oromar's not here because he probably would have walked into this room, seen the dead bodies, raised them as undead, and it would have set off everything.
True.
Anyhow,
Then we would have had zombies that we could use for the puzzle. I yell.
is that the next one, Epic, you said?
Yes.
Moving on, Yorth, and I stand up and walk to the next one.
Do it.
And as you stand on it, you look around you, by the way. I forgot to mention this. From your guys' perspective, to the left and right of you, you see the forest is on fire. I forgot. But whatever. But let's say, like, as you step on the last one, you just see the entire forest just light on fire. And in this one big eruption, you see everything go into ash, and you see there's nothing but wasteland left. Under you, you feel this overwhelming pressure, almost like an eruption. And I want both of you to make strength saving throws.
Strength.
I'm good at this one.
I'm dodging the fire. I'm dodging the fire.
I got a 21.
No, I don't want to.
I'm just holding onto yours really tight to help him with it.
You'll hold him in the fire. It looks like you're holding him in the fire.
Cool beans. Okay, 4.
4.
Oh no.
Final
Make
answer.
it.
You have luck.
Let me see though. Did I use any of it?
Maybe
I
not.
think you did today.
Yeah, I think you might
Oh
have.
no.
I did use 1, so I have. Man, though, I have a +0, meaning I would have to.
It's not a great chance.
Do I? Fuck it. I'll use 1, I guess. I'm just gonna do this because it's +0.
Ugh.
8. As Rogar, like, you just kind of like huddle down and you try to like try not to get flown up and away, but Urith like barely grabbing on. You guys watch Urith like hold on, like his legs start to fly upwards, still hanging on to Rogar's neck, and all of a sudden as you fly up and into the ceiling, or not into the ceiling, but like near the ceiling, as you see now below you the entire row below you starts to turn red. And I need both of you to make
Get the fuck off.
dexterity saving throws.
Epic.
Okay, so I'm on the ceiling. Yeah.
Like you're up in the sky,
13.
basically.
Okay, I'm not
and
on the
as
ceiling
you're
yet.
up in the sky, you're not in the ceiling yet, but
Okay.
13.
25.
13 and
Not
25.
even gonna risk a reroll on with
Yeah.
a -1 modifier. So
Yeah, 13. That's not bad for a -1.
Okay.
I'm about to get roasted. And I didn't even step on the wrong thing.
It's because we got separated. That's why. I think that's why, right?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Mhm. That's my guess.
Yurith,
Mm-hmm.
you take 22 points of fire damage.
I think 0, isn't it? Because it's
to
No,
thing, and then 0. No, it's 0.
and then yeah.
Yeah, because of rogue.
Yep.
So like you just kind of like wrap yourself in your cloak, and then just like you kind of
I fucked up and you get punished, bitch.
Fuck you, Cole.
the fucking stance. And you take 22 points of fire damage, Rogar.
Oh. Hey, could have been worse.
As
Does he come back down?
yeah, he comes back down.
I look up and I'm like, I've got you.
Make an athletics check, just real quick. As you just
fucking
kind of like
24.
you don't drop him, you're just like ugh! Okay, and then you
You
have
really
him
need
now.
to go back to the gym.
Probably. I got a little skin. Leave me alone.
It's so
You know.
annoying. It's so annoying. Because it is you failed the check and then he took damage.
Yeah.
I mean, man in the crocodile. Man in the crocodile. But
Okay.
now that you guys are back together, the path below you turns blue once more. And you see it's all start to connect. As you see now, there is a winding river mural through the floor, trailing the path that they took all the way up to the door. As you can-
Hypothetically, that's safe for you now.
and you all hear
Maybe.
this.
Someone please grab my weapon.
Oh yeah, Yurith.
Ow!
That's not hurting me.
I didn't. It was hard to grab to keep on to you. Whatever.
And you can see all the other tiles, they light up.
Okay, there you
Red.
go. Easy. Oh.
Can you grab my weapon, please?
Dregs it just like, I got it! And just holds it like above his head.
Oh, press the button. There's a button that turns it. It'll fix it.
Can people who are not attuned to it hit the buttons?
Probably not.
Hit the buttons.
Never mind. Just bring the ladder, I guess. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do not step on the wrong place.
So we need to go in pairs, though.
And maybe go in pairs.
Yeah, definitely.
least, like,
'cause
hold
I mean,
hands.
you stepped on a dead guy.
At least hold hands.
There's 5. There's 5. There's 5. 5. There's 5 of you.
No, there's.
There's a bat, isn't there?
1, 2,
This
3, 4,
is
5.
Ah! Ah!
There's a bat, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess
The
there's
bat can be someone's pair.
Yeah.
Bat, get on Drexit.
I mean, Drexit's really hurting. Do we want to risk him with the bat?
Ah!
I know you want him dead because of Noodle, whatever the fucking snake's name was.
Pocket, it's not Noodle. Pocket. You just say Noodle.
He looks like a noodle. I don't know.
Fuck. That was racist. That's my people. All right? We're not noodles. Jesus.
Noodle and friends. Noodle and friends.
If you name
Anyways.
that snake noodle, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna go get ready. Who's coming with me?
Yeah, what do you guys do? All of you are left.
I'm just like,
Claw.
I just kind of duck down and let somebody get on my back if they want.
But how are you gonna hop tile to tile there, Ton?
Birds can walk.
by Talon.
You're just gonna hop on with your talons? Okay.
And if
Are
you're
eagles strong and dexterous?
Just one question. That eagle's pretty big. Is he going to be able to keep his feet on the one tile, or is he going to make it complicated?
You can squeeze. Maybe.
I mean, that's a 5-foot tile, and his feet are not more than 5 feet wide.
They're 2 feet actually.
Nice.
Ah,
Good
2
news.
feet.
Fine.
Whatever, Brent.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
I don't care. I'm just grabbing the bat and going.
Okay, you grab the bat and you go and you step, and then it's cool. You feel like you've stepped in a puddle.
Thumbs up. I thumbs up backwards, and I keep going on the tiles with that.
And as
okay.
you continue to do so, you quickly make your way. Catch
Okay.
up
It worked.
The whole way?
the whole way.
Yep.
With the wind, too?
What wind?
We have solved the puzzle.
Oh, let's go, Ton. I hop on Ton's back. We're off.
I guess Drake picks up the unconscious dude.
I guess so. Yeah. Just like ladder and just dude, just like
Just hauling the guy. He's got the ladder and he's not even picking the guy up. He's just dragging him.
Are we bringing this guy? Is this?
Oh,
We probably should.
Kind of need to
well,
for
maybe.
you to get over the puzzle that is.
Oh, maybe.
Right? He's not going to go by himself.
I guess so. Honestly, I think it's probably safe. I think once we solved it, we could just walk across. But
I mean, we can just try. Drag said, why don't you just try on your
probably
own?
No,
you're
no,
probably
no.
right. You're probably right. Just take
That's
the.
sarcasm, Drag said, don't do it.
Okay.
Just-
It's just like he starts hurrying. He's just like, oh god. Starts to, and in
So,
an reasonable
out of
amount of
character,
time, you
guys.
just get there.
out of character now, guys. I want to say, does this mean we could have solved all of these other fucking traps by doing something like this?
No, it's a point, yeah.
A point.
Damn.
Our team isn't the guys that go, the team that goes through for that kind of thing. We just kind of brute force most of the stuff.
True.
It's very rare that we actually get the puzzle
Open
done.
the next door.
Take my ladder.
And you take your ladder. You
Fire sword.
fire sword. Okay.
The button stuck. Drag said stuck it. You only have a ladder now.
Hell yeah. The best form.
Oh yeah, I didn't show that at all. It wasn't
It's the
super
OP
important.
form.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and let me
Open the door.
open the door.
Open the door.
Open
Come
the
in.
door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
One of you can
Hold
do the
on.
honors.
I moved my.
As you
A lot
open
of
the
people try to open it. What
Before we fully go through, I make sure it doesn't close behind us.
kind of door is this?
Okay, each of you goes through, and as you enter, the scent of scent of water, I suppose,
Damn it.
fills your ears,
Here.
fills your eye, fills your fills your nose.
Yummy, yummy.
I smell the sound of water.
I smell sound. That's a real thing, though. The synesthesia is a real
Let me
thing.
get really fucking high, yeah?
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Some people just have that all the time. Did you know that? They can hear color.
Before we go like 2 steps further, should we rest? How's everybody feeling? I'm not feeling great.
I'm fine.
I'm a little burnt.
Get over it.
I'm going to backhand you, Yura.
Don't. Don't.
As you stop, you look into the room. You see there are vines covering the walls. You see at the far end, you see there is this small pool. On each side of the pool at the far wall, you see there's a large statue of a very large of a man and a woman. A woman holding a plate with 3 silver stars, and
The
a
gods.
sword in a hand, and the other man is holding a club, a large club. You see he has what looks like a Tyrannosaurus head on top of
A
him.
crocodile head?
You think that at first, but actually it's slightly
It's
different.
not actually? Oh.
Mhm.
Well,
But-
this is the.
And in the middle of the room, you see a large statue of a man, just kind of like Atlas style, holding up a crocodile. And you see there's a large platform at the top. And on top of that, you see just like on the, and just very tiny, this small idol, small statue.
What were we doing in here again?
All right, so it's like once their journey reached its end, the man, weary of his years-long journey, died on the spot. All right, so somebody go die. Two gods appeared. Past judgment. All right, so you got to go get judged for killing Pocket. Yeah. And man
Wait.
souls and yeah, go over it.
No.
Maybe actually you could die, and then get judged.
Before we continue, we're looking for a group of people that went into this.
And they're not here. I was
They're
about
not
to say,
here? They
Bruno.
made it past this?
No, I think they're dead in the back in the other room.
That's not that many people. Didn't they send in a lot of people?
No, because they had to leave the other dude behind because there was only like 5 of them or 6 of them, 7 of them, and he was the odd one out. So 6 came through or
Is
something.
there no other door?
You know, okay, looking at this thing, does this look like? Because I don't know. If, I'm using my video game brain that looks like something that opens, token-wise, the map at least.
Oh, where?
That's a bad guy we're gonna fight.
I know, but the thing, the circle around it looks like it opens, and there's a staircase going down.
I know Yura thinks he's fine, but just in case one of these statues come to life,
Sorry,
can we please take a break?
I forgot. It's a staircase going up.
Oh,
That's a staircase going up.
Up to the
Is that
top of
going
the
up to
statue.
the platform?
Up
Okay.
to the platform at the top of the statue, which is
Gotcha.
about 30 feet high.
Before we touch anything in this room, can we please
We should
take a break?
probably rest,
Sure.
because half of
Fine.
us are in pain.
All right.
Short rest, long
Very
rest.
tired.
Short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have anything? Nope, used them all.
What happened?
Alright,
Short
as you can
rest. I
all
forget.
huddle around in the room, and you can begin your short rest.
Keep the ladder.
Short rest,
open
2
before-
hours.
1.
Okay. Is there anything specific you would like to accomplish in the short rest other than just getting stuff back?
Not really. The ladder is keeping the door open, but I'm just chilling.
Okay. So you do the same thing where it's like.
Mhm.
Fucking 2? Oh my god. Thanks. D10.
Okay. I use
Oh, how
second
do you-
wind first.
Supposed to roll them all.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Again, 4.
Oh, I see.
I like the
Have
way
we already
you
taken
think.
a short rest today?
Right, you can do that too now.
Dude,
that?
what the fuck?
I use. Seven. I use my fighter hit dice. 8. That's perfect. I am at full.
Did we short rest today already?
No.
Weird, my. Okay, whatever. I'll just do.
Your hit dice only come back. Half of them come back on a long rest.
Long rest.
Oh, got it.
That's probably if you're wondering why you don't have full hit dice. That's probably
I
why.
am rolling the worst hit dice ever.
Look at all of them hit dice. I'll
I
move
don't
all
want to
your
be
tokens
exhausted
inside.
anymore.
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
That's brutal.
It was brutal.
What's your con modifier? 2?
2.
Oh man.
So fucked. I've rolled 7 hit dice.
I rolled a lot of hit dice too to get my HP back. It's not going. It did not go great.
I got 20 more HP. I need to go. Roll 2 more. Roll 1. There's a 6 at least. All right.
We ain't got no healing characters.
I think Ton can do some healing stuff.
Oh, kind
Yeah, I
of.
can. If I'm not a bird.
Well, aren't you going to not be a bird by the end of the short rest?
7 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
it's a
mind.
long time.
Wow.
Bruno.
Why are your D10s actually D3s? That's what I want to know.
There goes all my D10s. I have one more. Wait, no, there's no reason to use it. I only need to heal 6. I'll roll a D8.
Anybody got a bard?
Fuck you, game.
Wow.
That sucks, dude.
I guess I rolled to get the 2. No matter what, we'll get it. This is gonna be like an 8 right here.
Oh my
the game is
God.
the worst. I don't know why I rolled 2 of them. It's just the worst.
Yeah,
It was an
only
8.
had one. Pain.
I had all my hit dice. I have 4 left.
Whoa. Okay, you gotta be careful. At least you're the sniper.
It's a little early. Do you want to take the break there?
Doesn't matter to me. Why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you guys,
Combat is next, isn't it?
Yeah, combat's gonna.
it's
This is
You're-
a
you're
big
in-
room.
you're
and
in
there's
a new
some
room.
statues.
you're in a new room.
I mean, I'm good to go for a bit longer, but
Yeah, a little bit longer. I'm good.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
Either. Yep.
at least figure out how the hell we're going to start this combat.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah.
I'll go
if
steal
you,
the idol.
if you,
All right,
you-
let's see it, Indiana Jones.
if you
Oh,
want
I
to,
also want to point out, Evelyn must have picked up those 11 coins on her way by. There's no way she didn't. It's Evelyn. She saw shiny gold coins.
She was on the bird. How could she have gotten it?
That's true.
Just saying.
I wasn't watching.
Yeah, but she has to get off the bird, is what I'm saying. Because they're gigantic.
We actually don't know that the other people had to go in pairs after the first 2.
No, we don't. We assume we probably didn't, but we were being safe.
Yeah.
okay, let's say if you're feeling peckish, if you want to eat, I think we should take a break.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 something.
So we'll get back at like 6. Yeah, like 6:15, 6:10, something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sound racist.
By the way, we didn't get XP for
Yeah.
last session.
I'll do it. Like I'll give you the whole thing
At the very end. Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll level up. We should have long rested here.
2 statues in front of that, which are like
I'm just
soldiers.
saying, they're gods. We could just pick one of us and sacrifice them to the gods and see if that works.
Yeah, we would
Or
definitely
we
do that.
could like,
Brexit.
or we could go like pray.
We have a paladin that's unconscious.
Do we even need to do anything with the idol? It doesn't, like, the myth?
Didn't say anything, but we
Didn't
just
say anything.
Well,
What
we
if the
can't get
idol's
out right now.
Do we have to bring it to them, even? But then I don't even know if we should even touch it yet. Like, that's the last resort, I feel like, is we fiddle with the idol.
Well, so there was the whole thing of the gods judged both the man and the
beast. Yeah.
beast. So maybe we do bring the idol to them so that they can, like, it's a symbolic.
the judging, yeah, to complete the prophecy once more.
Yeah,
And then they judge them. Like here,
Like
look
I mean,
and
we
judge.
judgmental bastards they are.
Yep.
Can we see anything that could be possibly a door, an entranceway? Because, like, I don't really know what the objective here is in this room at the moment.
Yeah. Is there a way out in here? That is a good question.
Okay, so you walk around the room and you investigate it?
No.
No, I'm just gonna, like, stand.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
very
are.
curious about that.
And look.
Okay.
No.
From here, okay, make a perception check. Or an investigation check. Both are different things. You can try either.
Well, I'm better at one.
I'm good at investigating.
23.
That works.
Passive. 23.
Damn.
Definitely works.
Damn. From what you can tell, you see there's many vines on the walls, all leading up all the way to the ceiling. You see there are many hanging vines on the top too. You see there is a pool at the end. You're not sure exactly how deep it goes from this angle,
We don't swim.
and you see this thing. You see there's stairs, and they just go up. Like those are the features.
That's all
The
we
only
can see.
exit that you can see is the one behind you.
Sorry, it's what?
Good. The one behind us that we entered.
Oh.
I mean, really, the guys aren't here. We could just go home.
Yeah, but if we go back out the way we came, there was a bunch of angry undead paladins that don't think they're dead on the outside.
Right.
Well,
How is what? I mean, we're
Maybe
just
this
gonna stay
temple
down
has
here
something-
forever.
Maybe this temple has something to do with them being
Do you
undead.
think we should?
Maybe we figure this out and they either die or they,
Should we look at all the other dead corpses just in case there's some sort of sign of who they are, if that's really the person we're looking for as well? Like, I know it's not the female.
I think we should go take the idol.
If
That's
If.
spooky.
that's what we are doing, I think Ton and Eagle Form should fly me super fast, and I'll just like grab it, and then we'll bring it to those god statues and put it in front of them.
Maybe that's where it's supposed to be, though, on that pedestal. And we go up in pairs up on that pedestal to be judged.
What about Epic? Can we see these? Are these two pedestals next to the gods?
Yeah, I guess so. You can
Sorry,
see their
did I
pedestals next to
miss-
the gods.
What does the idol look like? Is it an?
It's the same
Okay.
statue. It's the same
same
statue.
statue,
But
just small.
tinier.
It's one.
And
Guy
also,
holding-
and one other thing, the vines are all the walls, but they're not completely covering it. Like you can't see the walls. And now that I've mentioned it, you see in the walls are more murals, and you see there's these large kind of It's strange. Like you think they're like the ones you see in Port Nutsar, but they seem slightly different. It's strange, but it's civilization. It's large buildings, large temples, all the way around you. And at the end, it is also depicted in a mural at the end of the wall, like a large temple. You see beyond it, it's kind of
your mic is having a hard time picking up your voice. We did get
Yeah.
that mostly,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all we passed through before was the water.
What?
So I think we
That
need
makes
to
sense
enter
because we were in a rip.
What if?
Yeah.
What if? We don't know because the idol's just up there and it might just be. But what if the idol, the little idol up there, comes off into two pieces and we can put the two statues on the two different pedestals at the feet of those gods?
Maybe.
Sure, but we should probably look at these murals more and investigate the room properly before we play with an idol.
Just remember the plant
Yeah, it sounds
monsters that were there before.
Yeah.
I look for plant monsters.
I kind of want to fight.
Make a perception
I kind of want to fight the god. Can we fight the god right now?
No.
Oh,
Why not?
22.
You're not a god. You fell off of a bridge into spikes.
I didn't. Okay, I am not.
Gods
I
don't
said
do
we were
that.
near gods. We were near gods.
I'm the god of tricks and jokes.
And
I'm-
now, if we want to ascend to
fine.
godhood, we have to kill a god. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I think
Sure.
you need to get a proper following. So technically,
You-
Rogar's in the lead.
look around. You don't see anything
True.
similar. Like there are many like flowers and fruits and other things other than just vines. Here, it's just fine.
Okay.
However, that in the past you've met these things twice. You don't know that excludes this room from having them. It's just you just notice that it's different than the first one you were in.
Oh, so sorry. The plant life is different. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should I just should we just shoot some of these walls with fire just to see, just to like if there's bad guys in there, maybe we just shoot them.
You think that's going to work?
I don't know.
I mean,
We gotta,
there could be so many. I mean, there's if you look at the floor, there's large blocks here, just like in the previous room. There's funky shapes. There's the idol. There's water. There's... Did we look at the ceiling? Did we look at the walls? Like...
Are we usually this paranoid?
Yeah.
We usually have a better way of escaping. We're like underground.
I mean, there was that one time.
Evelyn, where's your sense of adventure?
We
We should
just
just
ran.
go up and grab the statue.
True. Go ahead, go get it, champ.
I don't want to do that yet.
Do it.
I start staring everybody down individually as I take one step onto the stairs.
I'm not gonna stop you.
If you want me to go get the idol, I'll go get the idol, but...
Why don't we just get
Ruin.
someone
Red
go
Ruin.
up there and just look at the idol closely,
I'll send my bat.
and then we can figure out if it's could be taken apart, like Rogar said.
I'll send my bat.
And
I
just
think-
before we go on, because I just realized I was muted before, I said caw.
Oh,
thank you.
That's wonderful. I take Red Ruin. I throw the bat up. I look through its eyes. I tell it to go fly near that statue.
What are you doing with Red Ruin?
Just take it, just in
You
case.
have it in
Come
your
here.
hand. Okay.
And
And
does anybody else want to try to close the door, like lock the door closed? Because I have my weapon just in case it's combat, but that door will close, meaning we'll be trapped in here, meaning there's no way to escape. Anybody want to do anything?
And
I have a +1, so is it just a door?
Oh, 2.
No,
big
kind of
ass
door is
door.
this?
I accidentally, I think Alex.
Big ass door.
double
It goes
door?
up to the double door going up to the
Wouldn't light
ceiling.
any of the candles in the bath.
Does anybody
Without a
have
lighter.
a magical weapon?
Right, do your job.
Yeah, please.
I mean, I don't know how I could try and wedge it with one of the doors with an unbreakable arrow.
Big ass
Sure.
door.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But if it's a double door, we like close it onto the arrow, so that if it tries to close, then there's an arrow. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to
Right?
go
I
into
don't-
more detail.
Okay, so the door, it's a double door, so we
Right.
close it
No, I
onto
get that
the
part.
arrow.
I get that part, but it's like a big door. The arrow is like this big. So
yeah.
when-
The arrow's like,
Maybe
yeah.
an arrow is like
Arrows are like this big.
Like-
At least.
like-
They're actually
okay,
more
no.
than this big.
Yeah,
all right,
they're
all
like
right,
this
all right,
big.
fine. Okay. I'll give you that. Okay. Sorry. Still.
no, I shoot arrows that are like this.
Yeah, arrows are
You're
not
thinking
this
more
big.
you're thinking more like bolts.
Yeah, I am thinking both, but
Bolts are still like this big.
Yeah. How thick is this door? Bigger
thick,
than that?
thick as hell.
Alright, it's not gonna work. That's easy. There you go.
Wait, why?
I don't know. It's not gonna work.
You can try.
Yeah. It's an unbreakable arrow.
So
right?
where are you? What
Oh,
are you
how
gonna
are
do
we- are
with
we-
the arrow? Like, are you
Yeah,
I
just
think
gonna?
you're.
No, we just it's a thick door. We put the arrow. We close the door, and then each one of the doors is touching a side
I
of the
see.
arrow.
You're closing it yourself.
yeah,
and, like-
onto the arrow.
Okay.
The Earth is gonna hate me for this.
What?
I take the lance off of Drexit's back.
Ah,
Hand you the lance.
right. Hello, old friend. I pet it.
The lance?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was
The
thinking about
lance.
the halberd. Okay.
No,
It's-
halberd's
it's a-
mine.
It's a
Fuck
plus.
off,
Yeah, I
it's
gave
mine.
it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, it's a +1 lance.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. We lance. Same thing, but with a lance. That's fine.
Which is
you go.
much bigger.
Okay. Let me read. Let me just look at this really fast.
Everybody's like, I want to close the fucking door.
This is silly. This is silly. How silly is this?
I don't know.
However,
Oh my god, while the DM's distracted,
I
grab the
think-
idol.
Okay, we got it. We got the idol. Now what?
oh
That's how it
man,
works.
oh fuck, Ton's dead. Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
Oh, shocking event.
Makes sense.
Shocking turn of event.
Okay, well, I will require from you a sleight of hand with intelligence
Oh, okay.
to do it in a way where like it's not, if it's crooked or like a little bit off, it's just gonna close and then it's just gonna shoot out one way or the other, right? So
Okay.
in order to make sure that it's set,
I kind of get that. Should I just use the ladder?
Do you really want your best weapon to not
Well, I
be
mean,
in
I
your
have a-
hands if we
I have-
fight?
+1 sword I could use, and if
What
it
the fuck are
means
a +1 sword?
Sorry?
Rogar's eating an apple. What the fuck is a +1 sword?
I said magic sword. What are you talking about? Magic.
I would assume that means he has one more sword.
I have another sword that's also magic I can use.
Alright, well, if you want to do that, use the ladder.
Yeah, sure.
Guys,
Alright,
are we gonna... he points at the unconscious dude.
He's fine.
we already tried to wake him up with a magic and it didn't work. So.
Should
Do
we...
what?
Fine.
I mean, it's been an hour, right? So...
Or are we just gonna have him in here too?
Well, you think maybe we have him on the other side? Well, leaving the door open. So
You want him... Oh, okay, no. I thought you meant you should put the body in between the door.
Because you guys are talking about getting into a fight, so if we get into a fight and we have
That's
to
true.
protect...
Sure. Yeah, you put him on the other side of the door. I'll just use the ladder. I'll just... The door's open all the way. I'll just extend the ladder so it's like...
So it's
No worst case scenario?
It's just opening it, completely.
Sure. That's definitely different. I will still require the check.
Okay. I'll keep my sword in my hand, and I'm just gonna... I won't move. I'll stay right beside where it is. You want an intelligence sleight of hand, huh?
Yeah. So, intelligence check plus your sleight of hand modifier.
Okay, well, that's gonna be worse. My dex is higher than my intelligence, so... that's gonna be 14.
14, okay.
Yep.
Noted.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody go get the idol. Or do you want me to look at it? I send the bat.
So wait, is like he's starting to drag the guy outside.
Yeah, well, wait, he'll put the body on the other side, then come back.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
see he quickly just does that, comes back.
Put it on a flaming square.
Perfect.
It's just so we know, just in case.
Yeah. Okay, send the bat.
Send
And just
the bat
hover
towards the
beside
idol.
it and
Hover
look
behind
at the
it.
idol.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you look at the idol. Since you're looking at it, go ahead and make an... What would this be? Is it an intelligence or a wisdom check?
I would assume it's investigation unless there's something else.
I was gonna
happening.
say, yeah. I think go ahead and make an investigation. Because you're looking for mechanisms and if it can come together, come apart, right?
Yeah, gaps and stuff.
Yeah. So 18.
18. You actually don't see any easy way for it to be put together or taken apart, looking at it closely.
Okay.
That's not to say that you don't know of puzzles and mechanisms that go together seamlessly, but
So
just looking at it, you couldn't tell.
And any trap around? Trap?
Trap. That's a different check.
Pressure plates,
Where-
magic-y magic, whatever.
Okay, you're looking on the top of the platform?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking just, the statue, the platform, right
Statue,
around that area.
Okay. Go ahead and
the
make...
idol,
Go ahead and make an investigation.
Okay. 18. Wait, 18.
18. You look around 18. You see that there are nothing that you would ping on your radar as a trap on the very top of the platform there. You look around, you look at the statue itself, as a whole. You don't really see anything on there either. You look at the idol, you see that there are engravings onto it that vaguely resemble
A rune.
something
Or some
that
sorts.
is magical.
Okay. So, looks like the thing is booby trapped in a way, or something. There's runes on it, on the idol. There.
So go deal with it.
No!
Take the magic away.
No, I can't.
Ton, can you take the magic? Ton's a fucking eagle. God damn it.
No, he's not.
Ah!
He's not.
In an hour.
No, he has 7 hours. He's a druid. It's half his level.
It's a
not
lot.
his-
Yeah.
Oh, he
Stop lying,
watched.
or he watched it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ka, indeed, Ka.
Should we?
That's what I've been trying to say.
True.
Should we investigate this other stuff at the end of the?
What if we just like take like rocks and throw it at the idol
We
until
don't-
it falls off?
touch the idol until we know the room?
Because
Yeah,
then
because
that,
back
No,
look
you're-
at the god statue.
Bruno, you're becoming way too cautious for this party. You need to just dial it back.
Almost
Dial it
died
back.
multiple times.
Dial it back.
Oh, how about that one time we were in a temple and your animal died? How about that other
You
time?
didn't have to bring up something that's touchy.
I
There
didn't
you
want to
go.
hear. No, don't talk
That
about
time I
that.
almost got eaten by a purple worm. How about, or I got hit by a boulder, or this time I got thrown off a cliff. I almost disintegrated. How about that?
Hey, you
time?
guys remember the time that Ormar actually died and I chucked him off the wall and he starfished out?
unless anybody has objections, I'm
No.
gonna send the bat to
Send
go
the
look
bat, please.
at the murals or the statues in front. Who wants?
Pick one.
Just pick one. Yeah.
The murals. We'll check the murals out with the bat.
The murals. Okay. There actually are murals all over the room. And go ahead and make an investigation.
Investigation.
28.
28. Damn.
Boom shakalaka.
So you just kind of like, it's very close to you. You can just control it with your mind and be like, okay, go that way now, this way now. You just like use your action to like use the vision.
My
As you
hand
take
is
a
on
closer
record.
look,
Just
like on the ladder, right? Like,
yes. Yeah, one hand on the short sword, one hand on the ladder.
okay, just you're ready, right? Yeah.
Mm.
And as you guys take a look, and some of you like, you can take this time to look around you too. You see a city, basically, depicted in the murals. You see that it's actually populated. You see people, like it's almost like as your bat moves through the vines and like through it's almost like an optical illusion. You can see walking around, and you can see that at the very bottom here, you see that there are. No, you can't see that. The very bottom here, you can see there are people like looking up and at the gods that you assume are depicted here. And you look up and you even see that there's this weird kind of if you understand it, like an Inception effect where like above you you see like you thought it was just ceiling, but it looks like it's actually even city and the tops of buildings, and you can see people like walking up and around there. Well,
Okay. So we're in a city. Okay. Yeah, unless there's any more details, I'll send the bat towards the gods and the pedestals and the soldiers. That stuff at the end of the room with water.
And the statue is a man, right?
one is a man, one is a woman. Man with a large
No,
club.
but the big one in the middle of the room?
Oh, the big one in the middle of the room is a man with a crocodile on his head that he's carrying.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Very similar to the one that you guys, like the big statue that you guys are in right now, that is this temple. And as you go to the man at the one, again, big club, silver plate, 3 stars, sword. And you look at the pedestals, it looks like very clean. You see there's some vine growth that is coming up and over them, but it's mostly untouched. Like you see that it does look like an offering table that something might be placed upon in worship. And you see statues. The statues are actually empty. There's suits of armors that are like kind of open at the chest and at the greaves. And they seem to be holding large halberds.
I investigate those as sentient monsters that we will fight soon now. That's what I investigate that as.
Go ahead and make it a separate and make a perception check or for me.
Perception. Okay.
Is there a metagame check?
Is there?
Yeah, it's called rolling a d10 of psychic damage.
14.
There's a certain amount of, caution adventurers will take because they've been through these things many times before.
We're experienced. We're veterans.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Level 15.
At 14, you look around, it just looks to be some ornate armor. You're not sure if you look inside, you kind of look for any signs that this thing would be sentient or come to life. You don't see anything like that.
Okay.
But it's strange because you don't really see, with your investigation check before, there's a place to offer up at both of the gods. However, there is no way to get up there that you see that is feasible.
Feasible? You mean easy? We have a ladder.
True.
We have a ladder.
And a literal eagle.
None that are built in.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, okay.
Does it
You can't
look
walk
like-
up to it.
Does it look like the water levels will raise at some point? Huh? Huh? Do I look for water
Investigate the
lines?
You look
Water.
for water lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's valid. As you take a look around, we don't have to make an additional check. You don't see anything that indicates that the water level has been high for a long amount of time or anything.
Yeah, no erosion or
No
anything.
erosion. No.
No holes in the walls.
Back in the water.
Oh,
Like
the
if there's-
murals. Oh, okay, I will. And the murals itself, there's none because if water was around the murals, however it was painted or carved on, it would be noticeable. Nothing like that.
Well,
And I go,
make another
No.
investigation check.
okay. And then yes, I will tell the bat to go into the water. 18. If there's
18?
nothing there.
With an
Yeah.
18, you're like, no, there's no way. And then you just go look around and you just don't see any water lines. You don't see anything like that. As you fly upwards and you fly towards the top, you see that there are certain parts of it at the top that seem to have this different color at the top.
Oh. So the
About
water goes
40 feet
all
up.
the way up. Okay. Alright, so this room's gonna fill with water, guys.
So that door's gonna close.
So that door is gonna close, but if we keep it open, it won't fill with water?
No, it'll fill because this room is taller than the other rooms. It'll just be slower.
Does it have
It'll just be
unlimited
slower.
water? I don't know. I can't leave my red ruin here.
I mean, there's a lot of rivers in this area, right? And magic.
But wait, I'm braining, okay? We haven't really ascended or descended so much. If this room were to fill with water, would it not just pour out the front of the temple?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
that's the door.
ascended. You have ascended 2 large walls.
We've ascended, so perfect. So
Yeah, we just have to keep that
we will
door not
flood the village. Yes. All right.
How are you
should
gonna
we?
keep that door open?
We gotta keep the door open.
Well,
Someone grab that unconscious dude, or he's gonna go with the water.
he's gonna drown. Right. So
I don't know where you want us to put him.
We
I mean,
also
someone
have
has to just carry him while swimming, or on ton, I guess.
Why are we assuming we're 100% going to trigger whatever mechanism is going to start the water?
We're gonna take that idol, the door's gonna close, and the water's gonna rise.
But then what?
While statues kill us, maybe?
maybe,
Yeah, I don't know. Then
No,
what?
it'll be a whirlpool. Bill whirlpool or something. That's what. Remember that last time we did?
But that's the last time, that won't be the same. But no, I get what she means. But then what are we gonna do after that?
Well, there's no
What's
door
the purpose
here.
of taking the idol?
Yeah,
We're only in here to save people, so we could just leave.
Well, I kind of want to know what's going to happen. And again, maybe it
Yeah,
solves
then
the
we don't-
problem outside. Maybe it solves the problem of the paladins. I don't know.
I mean,
Something
we
is making them
tried-
undead, but good.
Can we can't, Ton, I need you to do a yes or no. Can we do the cloud shift thing again? I don't remember.
It's an 8-hour spell.
Oh,
So
we
can't.
we can. We still have it active. I mean, we can just leave. We don't have to do the water thing.
We could just
Yeah, and even if
leave.
yeah,
Is it? There's
Also, you need to remember that there is a wyvern over there in the cloud form that could still drown, maybe.
That's true.
technically, I could let you guys go all the way to the exit. I could take the idol, phase through rock, and just take it.
We don't need that.
Again.
I'm saying.
For what purpose?
I don't know. Maybe it's nice and magic.
Does everybody else forget that we will walk out into several hundred angry paladins?
Cloud form and get out of here. Do you remember how fast we were?
10,000.
I feel like we're not I feel like we need to solve some of these problems and not just keep running away from all of them. But all right.
That's not why we're here.
The only problem is if we're gonna save this guy's life. Point to the guy that's outside the room now.
That's true.
He can't really turn into a cloud.
But do we? So we're here to look for some lady that we need, right?
No, really.
And there's a guy.
If she's not actually dead, maybe there's somewhere else to go once we're done this room. We don't really know.
Maybe.
This guy, this guy might be able to tell us, but he won't wake up. So.
Epic, while they're talking, can I investigate the floor to see if any of these floor pieces move? Can I tell if any of them move for draining or secret openings or something?
Do you walk around and do so?
I would like to look from where I'm at first.
So if you're gonna look from where you're at, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Or actually, can I get on Ton's back and tell him to fly around?
You could.
That also might trigger.
Oh, the bat just went to the other.
The bat just did it.
The bat wandered around the entire room. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on Ton's back and look around.
I do want to mention aren't we also looking for? I don't remember where he is. That son of somebody or nephew? I don't remember.
Ka.
Ka.
Is he here or is he gonna be a girl? I don't know.
You want to make a history check for it?
My journal, I ripped out the pages by mistake.
Wow,
I don't know why it's not here.
Guys.
It was only yesterday, so you'll remember that you're looking for Shago, and you're trying to convince the son of one of the merchant princes to give up his guide, his position as a guide at Fort Valerian.
Oh,
but that is
far away.
Far away.
Oh, that's the other direction.
That's
the other direction.
Gotcha.
I was confused.
I don't know.
So here's what I think. How high up is the god statues and the pedestals? How high up is that?
Around 30 feet.
All right. So basically, we're supposed to get things and put it on those pedestals. That's the trick, right? Obviously. So either that thing is one or both. If it's both, it comes apart. But it didn't seem like it when I looked at it. So.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things of, for what?
To solve the puzzle, and I don't know why we want to solve the puzzle.
Which is why are we even bothering doing this?
Should we just
what
leave?
If we get something from it? What if there is somewhere else where they have gone? What if there's a whole bunch of what ifs here that nobody is considering?
What if we do the puzzle and there's just hey, look, I got this ring that makes me literally invincible. What if I get it and there's just 16 hot ladies wanting to be with Urith? It could be literally anything.
That sounds great.
Wait, why Urith specifically?
An explosive device that I don't know what that is, but it's a thing.
Yeah, we do. To do something dangerous,
a beholder could come out of the floor and just look at us and die.
We probably do need a reason.
We need a reason
that has evidence to do something dangerous.
Well,
like
it's not
this,
gonna go.
Have we 100% confirmed that her dead body is back there?
No, that's why I said we should look at the bodies. We never did.
Have we?
No.
How have we decided how we're going to save him?
We know
she's here.
We know she's not in here.
So it's all dudes.
The only thing we're only in here because Urith found out that there's people in here. I'm like, should we save them? Sure.
Right.
We came in here to try. That's it.
So
our guide is not in.
I thought she went in here.
No. Well, maybe, but she's not in here now for sure.
No,
she's somewhere else.
You heard from Will that she said that if they were to go in here, they should go in pairs, and that they would obtain something. That's all you got from Will. That's all he knew.
I have no
idea. And now he's gone.
And he's gone.
But we will get something if we stay here. If we figure this out, essentially, is what they're implying.
Yeah, one party member. I don't know how we would save this unconscious guy.
As you all
Yeah,
take
well-
a
I
look.
get to look at the floor.
Oh, yes.
We could.
As you look at the floor, you do not see anything that moves. No, you did not see anything that would move around or change in the floor.
I'm actually with you though, and it's too metagamey, so I'm not mentioning it, but I'm with you there.
Which part?
What Danielle was saying.
I'm thinking there's something going on with the floor.
I'm trying. Not.
Actually, what did you get?
I got a 19. I have a passive 19.
Oh, it would have
I
been
had a
29.
nat 20, but I'm exhausted.
You are
You're
exhausted.
never not going to be exhausted. That's just how your character is. Doesn't sleep well.
Yeah, you would
I'll
need
go
some way to
first.
fix it.
Oh, I got my mushroom man. I'm gonna touch my mushroom man. I feel like I had a short rest.
You go and you
I'm gonna
take
touch my mushroom man.
you go into your pack and you're like, you have like the little tiny mushroom that he gave you, like the little yellow mushroom with the
Yeah.
bottle stopper, and then you have like
Yeah.
the stone that you assume he's in.
The one that did the greater restoration. I want the mushroom charm. I wanna have a little sippy sip.
Didn't we use that stuff? Didn't you end up
You're gonna
like
sippy
using
sip
that
it?
stuff
It
for? Like,
refilled.
Sippy
Did
sip.
it?
Well, she takes a sip of it. She's like, as you guys are just deliberating, she's like, huh,
What is that? Oh,
dunk.
And she
Like,
falls
you-
over.
and you
Cast
just
it on myself.
and you cast it on yourself, and then you're just like, as you see she glows with energy, she like touches herself, and then you see like the energy just like absorb into herself and like focus in on the points where her fingertips are touching, and then all of a sudden, Evelyn, you're just like, whew.
At first in
Okay.
the ground.
Like you feel like you ever heard of like those smelling salts, like. And you just feel like you just like put your face into some of those and just like took a big whiff, and then you're just like, whoa, go.
wow.
And then I hop back on Ton and I do it again.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Oh,
You are in a very different state now.
I start
And
walking
this
around.
time I got it's stupid. I mean, excuse my French. 28.
28.
Wow.
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 I'm just like,
I
I'm
feel
looking, I'm not
like I'm a
missing
god.
anything. It's just like as
Oh,
before
no.
you were like,
She's starting.
Now you get it.
Now I'm the only one.
her hair is standing up a little bit on end. Just like as you look on the floor, you're like, I'm not missing anything this time. Like my eyes are like that of the, and there's like you look down at an eagle, and you just before you were like your eyes were kind of glazing over. You're just like, oh, like the weariness was getting to
I
you.
see.
Now you look and you just kind of look around. You're looking around. Fuck, I don't see anything. And like you start coming back, and you look at the statue, and you're just like, no, there's nothing there either. You look at the base of the statue, and you see there's this very tiny, like, fine gap at the bottom of the statue. And you see like it's a line that's like too large to be, and you're just like, it's like a wide enough gap that you can see it and be like, oh, maybe that's just a gap where the statue is, but that doesn't make any sense.
A little closer to the statue. Don't touch it. Just a little closer. Ah.
As you get up towards it, you look and you kind of like into it. Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, baby. I am so happy not to be exhausted anymore. 22.
22. As you kind of like, no, that might just be like where the water goes. That might be where the.
One of you got light?
Drop something.
I want a light. You guys don't even know what I'm seeing. I haven't told none of y'all.
I mean, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you are. You it would be hard to miss.
Can someone cast light onto something?
There's a
small?
hole here.
Yeah.
I can't.
And you see it
cast
goes
lightning.
around the entire bases.
I shake the walk.
No,
shake
we're
the
not getting rid of
walk-in-net.
those.
You shake the
No.
walk.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
you're
you
probably-
want to throw it down there? No, you're not getting the walk-in-net. That's not happening.
I don't want to throw it down. I just want to like see what's down there.
Okay, I give her the walk-in-net then.
Okay, you get the walk-in-net. Do you? And
Does it
you
cast some light?
It casts light. It's a fairly
Yeah.
bright light. It's like a torch equivalent, essentially. Just
Yeah,
kinda like,
I like hold it close.
and you see it like, and you see, you kind of like look down. You put your eye, like you put the walk-in-net right where the hole is, essentially.
I mean, you could use you have thieves' tools, right? There's a mirror. You could
That's true too.
get a better angle.
Okay, Bruno. Like pull my mirror out and I kind of like try to
Pull the mirror out and with the light now too.
reflect the
You're
light
just like-
down.
You're trying to see, and you see that the hole goes down a long way, and with your perception check, that you just kind of like feel like the slightest puff of wind.
Ah.
Can you tell how big the hole is? Like, is it bigger than just what you're
it's-
looking at, or is it?
It's about like, it's like a slit that goes around the entire base of the statue. That's about coin size.
It's just that the whole time. Okay.
Just. Do you relay this?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I start telling you guys there's a hole here and it goes a long way and this might be a way out.
I kind of want to go check the slide and see what happens.
I mean,
I could.
we might. We all. Oh, you're just going to do it by yourself.
I mean, I could fit, like go in
You
there.
could-
Ghosty goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well take a look. I don't
All right.
know how that would trigger anything.
Somebody hold on to Red Ruin for me, just in case,
Yeah.
please. Right, Rogar, you're strong.
Rogar should definitely.
Put a hand on that.
You're never
Just in
getting
case.
it back.
I'm getting that back. That's
As you just kind of like
Try
set
me.
up, and you're just like holding it there in place.
So Drexit, you take care of the unconscious guy just in case.
yeah, Drixit. Don't kill this one too. All right.
Okay.
Right. Everybody good? The water might raise, and if so,
Go up.
good.
Smash these stairs and go.
Maybe. But also this could be like a whirlpool, and we don't want to go down there because that's where the
Yeah.
whirlpool starts, and then that would be maybe there's like knives in there and you die. So just think and good luck. And... All right, I'm going. Right? All right. I'm gonna go look at it. All right.
Okay, keep the door. Okay.
Okay. How fast can you go? Is it 20 feet? Like, is it your fly speed when you're doing that?
My fly speed is only 10. No, but we're
So-
using my walk speed.
Is it
Right,
is it
underground?
your walk speed underground?
Yeah. Well, that's what we were doing. At
Going
least
up
you
and
can-
down, like, can you like? It's so
This is
weird.
totally
It's
up
so,
to you.
It's really weird.
It is definitely weird.
I
but
understand
it's
the you know.
it
Because
is half movement.
it is half movement.
Yeah, so it would be 15.
So if it's already
but
half movement, it makes sense that it would. I mean, but it also makes sense that it was 10.
Quarter movement.
We'll say for now that.
We'll say
know.
from now until we talk about it again.
All right, man. All right. All right.
I mean, that's how it is with everything that we have to do our own.
You can use your. That's what we've been doing, right? Like you can just walk that way.
it was just walking speed.
Because like
Yeah.
I just never thought about it vertically.
You're just like walking sideways, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I'm
walking down
saying.
a hill, I guess.
It's like
I
walking
don't know.
down a hill. You're going like
Yeah.
this. But per turn, how fast can you go?
Walking speed, well, I got double dash, so it would be 45.
Yeah. So half 45.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Because it'd
Okay.
be normal.
So you start going down,
Mm.
and you take your first round of damage.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you want
only.
me to
I only
roll
gotta.
it for you?
I only gotta get right here, right? So wouldn't it be no damage actually? I gotta end my turn in there.
It's not.
You
I
should
don't
go
think you can
down,
fit in
right?
there.
You're going down.
Oh, sorry. I thought
It's
there
a
was like.
crack, right? It's a gap that goes around in a circle.
Yeah.
It's not. You can't fit inside the gap.
I know that. I thought this was insinuating that there's like a hole under the statue.
That's what I was asking originally.
I just go under
Then
the
he,
statue.
but then he said it's a gap that goes around the statue.
Oh no, you guys are right. I'm dumb. So
Okay.
because the statue isn't there,
Okay.
you go down and
There
there's
you go.
nothing.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
And you look down and there's immediately a 50, 60, 70 foot drop.
Cool. I float down.
And you
I
float
go
down.
look.
And as you start to go down, it doesn't take that long. You start to see another set of stairs as you descend towards that.
Another idol, huh?
And you see as you're down here, you kind of start to hear this trickling water and the scent of limestone and like just wet rock pervades you at this point.
Okay.
You see up ahead like this almost two.
I cast Longstrider myself. Keep going.
Okay, you cast Longstrider.
Mhm.
And you see these two separate streams that go to your left and right, illuminated by this kind of what do you call it? Bioluminescent fungus.
Okay.
And
I'm
you see
so
there's a
jealous.
path that goes.
I'm gonna be so hard right now.
That that goes west. I think. No, it goes north. It goes north. So to your left. Like if you're like going like this through the temple, right? Like this is the start of the temple, and you're going this way. You go this way.
Mhm.
Actually, no. Sorry, I'm bad with
Perpendicular, you're
directions.
saying.
You're going this way. You go back the way you came, basically.
Okay. So it's under the temple, going along the same length that we just came. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda?
basically, yes.
Okay. I keep looking.
This is gonna get back to
All right.
that ravine we were at.
And
I want to stealth as I go, just in case.
okay.
Is it at
Make a
least
stealth
25? 25.
And as you just continue on, like you basically don't even need to crouch low. You just kind of find like, with your, we'll say with your muted form, like you even just like choose one of the streams to walk in, and you just kind of like take a form, like you're basically a shadow along the wall, and you just continue forward. Walk for another maybe 50, 60 feet. And up ahead, you see torchlight.
Okay.
And you see a large opening that goes into a big room.
Okay. I do the bat trick. So action summon my bat, and then action
All of
summon the
you.
bat past the door.
Sorry, it's a doorway, but there's no door.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's how you can see the torchlight. Like you can see it. It's just
Oh.
coming in through the one.
Okay, then in that case, I will just continue to stealth forward.
Okay, you continue stealth forward, and you get to about maybe like 5-10 feet from the doorway itself, and then you see there is one large statue of a crocodile. Like basically, maybe not even a statue. It's like the whole wall is carved into the visage of a crocodile, and you see in front of you, in front of that, like that's the other end of the wall in front of you, and you see in the middle of the room in front of you, surrounded by what seems to be, at this point you've seen them enough, like magically lit torches.
Oh, magic.
Mm-hmm. A singular pedestal, and on top of that is a crocodile, about yay big.
Okay, so there's the other pedestal's item.
Made of black, like a black stone. Very
Okay, similar to the other one.
Actually, how close do you get?
I don't move forward once I can see it, I guess.
Go ahead and make a perception check from where you are.
Okay. 14.
14, even with a 14 though, I think. Well, you can tell that it's like much smaller, or much bigger, sorry. The one that you saw before is much smaller, and it wasn't as vibrant, if that makes sense. It wasn't as shiny, for lack of a better word.
This
The
one's
one that you
magic?
saw up there was made out of like this dark stone. But this, you can tell, is made out of something else.
Does it seem magic?
Hard to tell from there.
I, not touching any ground, stealthily, checking my corners as I walk in. Get closer.
Okay. As you make a perception.
There's no
check.
doorway. I'm looking for doorways that might shut on me. Doesn't matter. I can go through walls. I will make a perception check. 14.
14. Okay. You're consistent.
Yes.
It's weird. It's like you're reliable or something.
That just means I'm not rolling above 10, which is really fucking annoying. But
It is a little annoying, isn't it?
yeah.
But as you look, I didn't note this before, but under the big visage of the crocodile, there is another door. A doorway.
Oh,
Like
okay.
another hallway that goes through. But you check your corners, you don't see anything yet, and you get closer to the pedestal. And you look at you get a better look at it. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm. 20.
Ah. You've learned this in your studies without even having to have a good look at it. You notice that you know that this is a animal figurine. You've heard stories of this in
Like Dritz.
like Driss.
Hey, that's cool. Okay.
You've heard tale of a lone dark elf with his Black
Mm.
Panther companion, who
That's
he
cool as fuck.
summoned with a tiny what was it? Well, I forget what it was made out of, but like a black
Onyx?
onyx.
Yeah, maybe it was Onyx. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
onyx
forgot about that.
figurine.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
looking at this, you feel like, oh, this has to be one of those. It's quite large. Given that, like, you know that he took it out of his pocket and put it on the ground.
Yeah.
So, but like this, you see,
It's much bigger.
it's like kind of like a foot size.
Okay, without touching it, I want to do two things. First, I want to make is that a pressure plate of sorts? Do I take this and bad things happen?
Make an investigation check.
And then I would also like to peek my head through that door. 18.
18. Again, I'm sorry. It's not a door. It's a door. It's like a, what do I call it?
Another doorway.
Entranceway.
okay.
Like, it's just, you see a hallway that goes out that way.
Okay.
And the streams are prevalent throughout. They continue throughout. That way. And with an 18, you look and you look, you're just like, well, it has to be something, if you can't see it, it has to be something like super magical or super like bullshit. Like, so you can't see anything physically that is wrong.
Doesn't
with
seem
this
like a
pedestal.
physical pedestal, but maybe there could be a rune or a magical thingy thing.
If
Okay.
there is such a thing, you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen a trap like this, if it is such a thing.
No,
So
you
no.
haven't seen danger yet, if it exists.
Oh, okay. In this room, I've not seen danger yet. Okay. Do I take it up? I have a way to get everybody down here, so I'm not going to touch it yet, just in case. Yeah. Right.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're asking, but yeah.
I don't. So I just continue, and I just would like to scout forward through the hallway. Stealthily, same thing. Checking my corners. Blah, blah.
Okay. And we'll say this continues. You actually travel for quite a, not like a long time, but like another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you have an activity you would have liked to have been doing at this point, everyone else, I would say think about it.
Did my yellow liquid come back?
I actually have to
I'm
check.
eating some fresh salmon.
I have to check.
Okay, well, you don't have to check now. You can keep doing your own
Yeah,
stuff. I
I'll
was just
do
curious.
it. That's a good question. And you keep going. It's another 10 minutes go by. And you hear the streams beside you have been fairly gentle and like kind of, just trickling by. And now you hear it's like you hear rushing. And the smell of plant life, wildlife. And eventually you see something.
Okay. So this is the way out. Sounds good. I just peek my head out there. Is it in the camp somewhere randomly in the bush?
You look left and right. You just see that it's basically you see it actually the hallway shrinks down, and then you see there's just this tiny hole that's kind of covered in leaves and vines.
Okay.
But you kind of have to crawl. You can just walk through, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're still how long did your form last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, so maybe it ran out. But you can just kind of you're a person could fit through that. Do you want to exit?
All I want to do is peek and just make sure that this is not. Is this in the camp or is this randomly in the bush?
Okay, make a stealth check for me as you.
Okay, at least 25.
Okay. Yeah.
33.
Yeah. I shouldn't even ask. You should. You look. You just kind of as stealthy as you can, and just and then you just peek your head through, and you see just kind of you're at the top of a tiny waterfall, a very tiny waterfall stream that goes down out of the side of a hill, and then you see rushing water in front of you. You see that this this is a tiny stream that trickles down into what seems to be a lake or I'm sorry, a river tributary.
Okay, and I'm not inside the camp anymore.
And you can't judging make a as far as you can tell. Nope.
Cool. Okay. Maybe we can expedite this. All I do is I put my bat near the thing, the magical item.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to touch it yet. I just tell my bat just stay here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back up to the peeps.
Okay. All right. You use another use of your
yes. Yeah. So I have
so mark that off.
I have 10 total. So
motherfucker.
I have a lot. Yeah.
Anyways, and maybe 20 minutes go by for the rest of you. 20, 30 minutes. And you're just sitting there. And all of a sudden, up from the floor.
What's up, guys? All right.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. Long story short, magic item down there. Haven't touched it yet. Might be trapped.
Might be trapped. Sorry.
Might not be.
Might not be. And then as we'll pick up from there. Did anybody else have anything else they wanted to do in that time? Or
no?
Pretty good. Okay.
Just my yellow liquid.
Just go for it.
All right. Might be trapped. Might not be. How heavy are you, Rogar? Oh shit. I just realized.
Pretty heavy? Why?
Well, the way out is in there. I could probably get everybody out of here, but I'm just thinking, Aldraoni.
We can still misform. I don't know how you can get Aldraoni. Yeah, you're right.
Somebody else get Aldraoni. So I'm thinking, what I could do is I could go in there, right? Listen to this. Go in there. Empty out my bag of holding. Come out. Get you guys in there. And then just transport you over and over with my bag of holding. So I ask how heavy you are, Rogar, because you might be a bit chunky. Well, everybody else is probably fine. But you gotta get out Johnny anyways. So how about, Rogar, you go get your noble steed.
Yeah.
Cloud out of here. The rest of us, we'll find each other in some way. I'll send my bat up or something. And then we got the magic item. We don't have to deal with this trap room.
That sounds sensible.
All right, all you got to do is get Aldraoni. Just get out of the door.
Hey, Aldraoni. Get down here.
she's just been doing that the entire time.
Yeah.
That's canon. Just this entire time, he's just been suffering up there.
So what you guys want me to go back into mist form
Yeah, just
and just get Aldriani to follow me out?
honestly, to open the door, you won't be able to be in mist form. You can't action. So I think you just have to open the door and go. Right?
Will we not fit in mist form through the area that you just went through?
I don't think it has that clause. Some of them say you can fit through a thing an inch wide, which would work, but I don't think that spell has that clause.
It does not.
Ripperoni.
Ripperoni. You are still corporeal.
Oh. You don't have a way, Ton, to teleport Aldriani, and in any way, right? You don't have a way.
Do vines count as trees?
No, they do not.
Well, actually, doesn't it say
Sadly.
plant?
Does it say plant?
Yeah, but vines only that.
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah, but
says
you have to be able to go through them, is the thing.
You still have
is
to
there-
go through it. Yeah.
We can't really fit through that.
There's not a thick, chunky vine boy, is there? Chonk
If you have
vine?
to slurp at the end of that, that was weird.
Because, I don't know, I said big boy, I had to slurp. That's what you gotta do.
Aw.
Caw? So
Caw.
does that mean you don't really think you have a way? Damn it. Alright. What do you think, Rogar? You want to just try to run away?
I mean, we could try it. You think it's going to work?
I don't see why not. I mean, you're gonna take some hits.
Caw.
Oh, do you have something?
You know, it'd just be a lot easier if you were a human, Ton.
Well, if you have something, that means you're gonna have to change it out anyways. So if you really
All right,
do have
May as well.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right, my. Yeah, I take
That was
it
good
off.
though, but I missed the call. I'll miss it.
Me too. I'll probably never use it again.
Oh.
Mhm.
You have
Alright, what
your
you got?
uses back. You short rested. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I just use it for something else. Okay, so I could turn Aldriani into a different kind of gas that actually does have some properties of compression and like being able to travel a little bit easier, and probably could even fit in a bag of holding, I assume.
couldn't you just turn Adriani into like a small animal?
Yeah,
Actually, same with Rogar.
with polymorph.
I don't think I have polymorph prepared.
Oh,
And does
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I
was
can do
gonna say,
that.
does this form specifically have a weight?
What do you mean by that?
Like
if it's weightless,
if it's
no.
weightless?
Aldriani's a
Oh.
large creature though. You can fit a medium creature in a bag of holding, not a large.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, polymorph. There you go. No, that's the way out.
There's a little bit left, Evie. A little bit left.
So how many uses of polymorph do you have today? We would need 2 because I think Rogar's.
I
too
could use
chunky.
2. I could do 2.
2. Rogar, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh with your items?
Oh, fuck. You don't want to know that.
I do. I need to.
Rogar alone weighs 260 pounds.
Do your items weigh 240?
No, the total is 97.
Then we're
0.38.
good even with Rogar. We just need to transform Aldrani.
What about Drexit?
What's up?
Yeah. Well, Rogar said I was skinny, so I've been eating a lot more lately, and I think I put on a couple pounds.
How much do you weigh there?
A lot.
How much?
How much does he weigh?
You never told me how much he weighs.
He's like a little bit shorter. Well, he's actually taller than you, I think. Actually, I
But
think
he
he's
couldn't be
big.
heavier than. Oh, is he taller? Could
Yeah,
he be
he's
heavier than
taller.
Rogar?
I don't think with all the not with all the equipment, probably not. But like,
Okay,
but he's already big.
gotcha.
Because Rogar doesn't even come close to the 500. It's 500.
Dregson's got 109 pounds, carrying 109 pounds on him.
Okay. We should be good. If you're 260, we got 500. So. Everybody down with this plan then?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I mean, do we have? We gotta go in the bag.
Yeah.
Or like a second.
Like 1 second.
That's not true.
But
It's pretty true. Like
Pretty.
6
So I
seconds,
only
maybe?
need to polymorph Aldrayani, right?
that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Epic. We do it.
Okay.
I go through. I
Yeah.
go to a flat part. I take everything out of the bag. Everything's on the ground. Go up. He's like, fuck you, my trap room, you bitch.
We had to take an early dinner break, and we didn't even. Yeah.
Oh, level 15.
Let me just-
Oh,
let me just-
It looks like you just need to get rid of our characters and make a new campaign.
let me just do this really fast. Wait a second. I need to find a pitch. Yeah, this will do.
I feel bad. I grabbed the idol. No.
Let me just my plans. just.
yes. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah. The final room too.
As you guys all, one by one, get ferried down there. It's a little dark, but there is again the bioluminescent mushrooms that are lining the sides of the streams on either side of the cave.
Oh my god.
No.
This is so cool.
And it gives off this faint, kind of bluish green light that lights up only like maybe the bottom half of the cavern, of the tunnel that you guys are in. And as you guys go through, you see that maybe like 100-ish feet down this path, you start to see the torchlight that you guys saw. Just for point of order, what are you doing with the unconscious man?
Same thing. Bring him in the
Same
bag.
thing. Bring him with the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, put him in the bag.
Put him in the bag.
One by.
No, I mean, as you're traveling.
Exit's
Oh, yeah. Drake's it or
Dexter
Rogar.
will just
one
carry
of the big
just-
boys. Yep.
just- okay. And then, so we'll just say he's in the back. Just doing that. Aldriani is
Fucking Cloud.
is. But are they like?
Well, no,
are they
Aldrani
a
is
bunny
a.
cloud or like what did you turn them into? Also, that should be asked.
I mean,
what do you have polymorph, right?
Oh, what am I polymorphing him
Yeah, what are
into?
you
Something-
polymorphing?
We want something small,
I
right?
mean,
Like,
previously it was a bunny, if you want to remember, in that maze.
aw, Bunny Aldriani. Hell yeah.
Do they have to? And also, this is something that we skipped over.
Hmm.
Does he have to make the save?
No.
No, if it resists, maybe.
So
He has to be willing to not make a save.
let's just. How
It's
do
up
you?
to-
Or
How
he
do
has to be
you?
unwilling to make a save.
How do you?
Aldrani,
convey-
be a good wyvern.
Make
Be
an
a good
animal.
dragon.
Make an animal
And just-
handling check.
And just
Yeah.
don't be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. 19.
Roll good.
Like
19.
like you know the words aren't getting through, but you're just like kind of like, huh? And you just like point at him. You point at Ton, and he's like, and you just kind of convey, it's just like, he's going to
You let
touch
him
you.
do this, I'll
You're
let
just
you
like-
eat him later.
Well, then I'm not gonna do it.
That's
roll,
a,
roll with
shut up,
advantage.
Ton.
No.
Shut up, Ton.
With 19, you're just like, and with that line especially, you're just like, oh. It's just like, Aldriana calms down for a bit. You cast a spell on Cloud Bunny.
Cloud Bunny. Hell yeah.
Could we perhaps put him in a hat rather than a bag of holding? Just a thought.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We need it to fit, so.
Alright. Okay, guys.
Reg, I'm gonna need you to stop.
You're good.
That's good.
And you travel. Aldriani's somewhere. It was just hovering around your head, Rogar. Just
And of course, all the logistics. I get all my stuff back in my big holding.
yes.
And,
It
yeah,
takes
and I
like
got Red Ruin and all,
it
all
takes
that
a little
stuff.
bit. Yeah, but
So we're gonna take the magic item now?
Yeah, I just wanted us all to be here so that in case something bad happens, in case it's a magic trap, we can all just run to the exit at the same time instead of being chopped. So
I still kind of wanted to fight the god, but alright.
you go up there, go back.
No,
You wanna
I'm
go-
good.
I could drop you off.
That was
Well-
not the situation up there.
Yeah.
That might have been.
You're so lucky I was an eagle earlier.
I will smack you, Tom.
I'm just saying.
We have a cool magic item to fight over. Ah, that sounds fun, right?
Well, it depends
That
on
does
what it
sound
is.
Yes. It's a statue of a crocodile alligator thingy, and
Yeah, that sounds like something that Rogar and I can definitely use.
well,
It wouldn't be sensible to give any more magic items to the evil people of the party.
It's true.
it's and you can use it to summon a crocodile alligator thingy, and it will fight for you. Probably. That's what my guess is. So.
Oh. Well, then we
Yes.
give it to Evelyn. She's always wanted a pet.
And
Yeah,
actually, you could probably ride it.
well, it depends. Could she even use it? Don't these things have like some sort of requirement?
It might be like rangers only, but
He's
who
a
knows?
thief, guys.
Oh shit! She can use it.
Where's
Why
she? Oh,
she's
God.
using the whip.
That's true. Anyways, we'll check it out and then figure out who it's best for.
So we should just go and take it off the thing, right? Just grab it.
What I'm thinking is
No
everybody
regard for our own safety.
gets to go to the exit and get out. Maybe I'll stay, and just in case it's a trap, once you guys are all safe, then I'll grab it and I can just ghost out of here if bad stuff happens.
Okay, I go for the exit.
I turn to mist. No, I don't think we should do that if we're gonna fight.
okay. Tell me specifically what you're doing.
Everybody goes to the exit. I stay.
Everybody becomes
I
mist, so
follow-
that if Urith has to fight, he fights by himself.
I follow them with my bat, and once I've seen that they crawled through the rocks and got out, I just grab the item, and then I'll go follow. And then if there's a trap or something bad, then it's just me, and I can just face the rock and roll good.
Okay. All right.
We are in the jungle.
You're in the jungle. It's kind of hard for you, Rogar, and Drexit. Like it's a tiny hole, but you're just like
Evelyn,
yeah, you do.
Evelyn, pull.
I pull.
Oh God!
Make an athletics check.
It's gonna be sad.
Pull the
Evelyn is exhausted
half man
again.
through a rock.
It's literally
I got a 5.
it's Winnie the Pooh, just like you're just pulling because like I
Well-
said,
But I'm
It's-
actually can I put a little RP into this?
sure.
I'm making it look like I'm pulling, but really I'm kind of like not trying
I
that
look at the-
hard.
I look at the bat and I go, you're not getting out. Neither am I.
Just
yeah.
pull Winnie the Pooh. Is like, I got it, Rogar. It's just like and then he's just pushing in the back. Drexit's just taking
And
your
I'm
boots
just
and trying
pretending
to.
to pull.
And he's just struggling. He's just like slipping on the flit floor, just trying to get you.
God, you could be useful here.
No, you try to get your dragon eating. I'm not pushing at all.
Just take the
I
2
start
minutes
pulling on the other leg.
and turn. Okay.
Turn into a cloud.
I'm kidding.
Turn to a cloud and then take another minute to not be a cloud.
I think it's 10 minutes to not be a cloud, but anyway.
No, it's one.
10
It's one.
rounds.
That's a minute.
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Oh,
One.
10 rounds?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Trying to pop out.
As you just kind of like, because like I said, it's a immediate drop off into another tributary that's like rushing. So like Evelyn, just say Evelyn's hanging on to
I
vines.
totally roll right out into the tributary.
I can't swim.
Is Drexit gonna fit?
It's a strange. He's already turning into cloud. too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Start thinking.
And,
And then the unconscious guy he's carrying drops through him.
oh yeah, right. Shit. He turns back into person form, and he's just like, Like he pokes his head out.
He just folds him up and just shoves him through.
Yeah, no, he's literally about to do that. Sir Rogar, did you catch? Did you catch it?
Yeah, I got him.
You're just like in the water. You're just waiting. He's actually. It might be okay because you're pushing him into water, but like.
Well.
Yeah. Well.
If it ain't broke,
just,
don't fix it.
And you just see this unconscious pot just flop into the fucking river. Just like onto Rogar is just like.
I pull him out of the river. I go, is he awake yet? No? Back into the water.
Oh no.
Okay. And you see this transpire, you're amused, Yurith, and you see everybody's out.
Okay. I just imagine like a totally silent cavern. Just.
yeah, that's essentially what's happening.
Okay, everybody's up. Statue. Kind of go. And
you take it.
then I go. Unless there's, darts coming out of the wall or something.
Actually, I need you to make a strength set. No. Kind of heavy. No.
Really?
You're good. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Rogar, come back.
And that's not an item we can use.
There's a white item Rogar can use.
No.
Oh god. Okay. And you go up.
Alright.
You leave with me.
So, do
Here
we
it
think?
is.
Wow.
We got the thing.
Things happened.
As you guys all look at it, you kind of like go to a little bit to an aside next to the tributary. You take a look, and it's this very ornate, elegant kind of like with the tail like a little bit up, and it's like kind of curved to the side, mouth open. The eyes have actually detail. You see, it's like this, like pupils are. You see each scale is very ornately decorated, and it seems to be this Evelyn and Burith and Bruno and Ton. If you'd like, you can make a intelligence check or history check.
I can't just leave Rogar out of it.
Can I instead help someone?
You can. No,
Rogar's
there's no
gonna
help
plus
for
one.
this one.
Rogar's gonna plus something to his history, but yeah, just leave Rogar out of it. It's fine.
No, I'm sorry.
They're all -1 for me.
I think I will luck you just for shits and giggles.
17.
20. Alright, roll this. I got a 17
Well.
as well.
So, Ellen, you actually at first you think it's some kind of like onyx figure or some kind of obsidian figure, but Bruno and Ton, you both actually look at it and you're like, oh holy fuck, that's a huge black pearl that got carved into whatever the heck this is. Like, you're not sure, like you don't see any seams, you don't see any parts where like they took a bunch of little pearls and put it into. Like you think, you gather that like this must, like, forget that it's magic, this by itself probably is worth a fuck ton.
Well, at least it's worth something.
Well,
I like it.
I mean, this is we did just raid a temple. That's probably.
You guys don't feel like killing like 200 dead paladins right now?
be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Would
I
they?
don't have enough arrows.
They would be like jerks too. I'd like to like really.
You
slap
could probably find more arrows up there, Bruno, after we murdered them.
After, but then I need the arrows to kill.
Oh, well, as we
Yeah.
kill them, I'll chuck you the arrows.
I don't
Kind of bad.
think we'd be close enough, but it could work. All right, let's go. You convinced me.
Nobody wants to, if somebody doesn't want to kill paladins, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Wait, you guys really?
That's like a lot of them.
That's so many of them.
We can
How-
handle it.
Wasn't it like 200? DM? Something like that?
Something like that.
You
But I
didn't get
remember.
any exact numbers, you got many.
I don't
The
think
answer
it's
is many.
possible. Well, thinking about Taun and there's like firewall, we could like
I could
roast a
tsunami
bunch
their
of them.
asses.
If we were gonna fight them, why wouldn't we have fought them at the entrance of the temple?
I was about to say we went through a lot of
Let's go back. Come on.
to avoid conflict, just to walk right back into.
Yeah, but I was expecting combat in the temple, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, but
We did actually.
we just
but
phased through the rock. But
we got combat at the beginning of the temple.
didn't really have a chance to combat us. It was
So are we
fun.
just gonna go now? Do we need to like?
Well, what I would like to do is wake this guy up and be like, "Hey, where's that lady we're looking for?" And he's
Right.
like, "Oh my god, I know exactly where she is. She's
And
right
Also,
over here."
wake him up and let him know all his friends are dead but not dead.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
say
we're gonna tell him that after we get the info. Come on now.
true. Yeah.
I got a little bit more of the yellow juice. Do we really want him like up? Because I might work
Maybe.
if
I
we
could
want
also heal
yellow
him.
juice.
But he we already healed him a little bit, and he didn't get up. So I don't know.
Yeah,
if
but
they-
maybe he's got something else going on. Like,
right, making him magic sleepy.
or like maybe he's just really sleepy. Like maybe he needs. I mean, it could just be a long rest. We could just drag him to our camp for the night and let him sleep overnight, maybe, and try in the morning.
That works too. And does that liquid fill up, and you can use it all the time? It's not a big deal.
I don't know. It's still got a little bit in it, and then the other time it filled back up, but this time it didn't fill all the way. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you would notice that like you drank a bunch of it, and then you looked back inside, like the energy dissipated from you. You looked back inside, it was still full. This time you drank it, you used the spell, the energy dissipated. It's now there's only a teeny bit left now.
I think we should save it. Just let him sleep tonight, and hopefully.
I mean, are we not going to just go back to the city?
Well, no, we're still looking for our guide.
Where do we have no leads. We have nowhere to go from
this
here.
might be our lead. That's why. Maybe he knows.
Can we go beat up some paladins or something? I'm really bored.
I don't. Rogar, why don't we just? I don't know what time it is, but why don't we just like sleep?
Is it late? Where's the sun?
Where is the sun?
It's actually fairly early.
Yeah,
Relatively
No,
early.
Evelyn, it's not sleep time.
It's fuck.
It's wake up, go time.
well,
It's like noon 1-2, like noon or 1. I want to say.
Can now that we got a moment? Hey, actually, you are a medical man a little bit. Todd, look at him.
Yeah.
Why don't he wake up when we give him a berry?
yeah.
I will perform a medicine check with my medicine brain.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
I forgot that I had to do that. Sorry, I'll do that right now.
And if this takes some time, I'll focus on the thing to figure out what it does exactly. Yeah. So we can figure out who to give this to.
23.
23. Yeah, we can say you started that. 23. You take a look at him. You get the feeling, yeah, he's very emaciated. He looks fairly skinny in like his clothes and armor. Like you can see, like skin's kind of taut. He does seem better than when you first saw him, though. The breathing is apparent. It's not like very shallow. Like from when you first saw him, you imagine that feeding him and nourishing him with a good berry actually, yes, it did prevent him from starving and thirsting to death.
Hey.
Which he probably is, because as you look at him, he's like, oh yeah, this man is so emaciated that he has
Brink of
lost the ability. Yeah, he was on the brink of death, and you've basically just brought him back from there, and it's going to take a little bit of time or restorative magic to bring him back to the point where he can function as a human being.
So he's not doing well. I could heal him properly, like just beyond good berry.
I could dunk him in the river a few more times.
I don't, in my medical opinion, I don't think a river dunk is appropriate for this particular individual. I do think either rest or some
dunk you in the river.
healing magic would help a little bit.
Well,
Great suggestion, though.
all right.
Who gets the statue?
I just wait. We gotta figure. What? It's not that quick.
No, it might be a statue of make you tiny. You don't want to be tiny.
Yeah, Rogar. Do you want to be tiny?
It would be pretty fun to be a tiny person that can lift a lot of things.
But it could be like a permanent, like it could be like a curse, and you're just weak and tiny.
Oh fuck! If it's a curse, I'm really shitting on myself right now.
Would this not, like pointing at the belt? Would this not just
No,
override
it could
the
be.
curse?
No, you don't know. It could be anything. It could be like a statue that literally.
I think
you
Bruno
hold
wants
it.
the statue.
Well, to be honest,
I don't know.
I feel
what it
like
does.
unless it really, really specifically works for me, Rogar, I feel like I should go to somebody else because I got this thing, Red Ruin, and then you got that thing, point at the belt. You know, we already got cool things. So
I got that.
I don't
thing.
want it.
I point at the orb circling Evie's head. I got that.
you did. That's right. But that's my point exactly. But we'll see. I think it just summons an alligator, and in that case, I'll let Evelyn, Ton, and Bruno fight over it and see who wins.
Or we could give it to Drexit.
Nope.
How heavy is it? Like just lifting it? How?
I don't know. 15 pounds?
I mean, I'm never gonna be able to carry that.
Is it 15 pounds? I'm making up bullshit.
No, it's
Is it-
probably a good like anywhere between 8
Is it more
to
than 2 pounds?
It's
I'm not gonna be able
8
to
to
carry
10
that.
pounds, something like that.
8 to 10. Okay.
It's
8 to 10.
Which like you're just like a 10-pound pearl.
Hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
Has Aldriani figured out how to not be in mist form anymore? Or is this...
Would you like
It's gonna
to?
wait 8 hours.
Is he just being a dick?
Would you like to do anything about that?
Oh, I've been yelling at him constantly, like, Aldriani, just stop being mist. What are you doing?
Rogar.
What?
Aldrani doesn't speak common.
Aldriani doesn't speak anything.
I do. Exactly. Do we want to wake this guy up?
Just like
Yeah,
just-
I think I'll. Yeah, I want to cast
It's kind of helping us
A
decide
healing
what we're doing
one.
next. So
True.
Yeah, all right. I'll drop a healing word.
you drop a healing word. Okay.
What's the word?
Yep.
It's just exhaustion he has, though. Would that actually help? Like, if it's just really high-level exhaustion, then he's...
So
would
8
say-
plus D4
no,
from
well, you-
Moonsicle.
Here, let's just say, yeah, that's a good point, Hayden. Like with your 23, you know that like his body is more or less all right. Like he does have some injuries that are that you if you wish to still, you can heal up some of his wounds that he never got to heal himself. But his mental state will not be largely affected by just
So maybe we should
healing.
use yellow liquid. All right, Evelyn.
yeah,
Do you want to use the yellow liquid or do you want to save it? It's up to you.
can I touch the pearl first?
You can touch all you want. Sure.
Weird sounding.
You go touch it.
I haven't really touched. I haven't really like had a
Watch
chance
her.
yet.
she's going to put it in her bag while we're not looking.
Well,
feel like
listen,
she-
It
What's
weighs
everyone's
10
passive
pounds, Rogar.
perception?
I am actively studying it, so but you could touch it. Come take a look.
Yeah,
feel
he's
it
like
up
he
and-
just has it in his hands, like you know. Like,
It's like touching the pearl, and just like looking at it.
Just
Do I
don't know.
do I get any other new info about like value based on what I know or anything?
make now that you know what it is.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check. Make an
We
intelligence.
whisper it to you.
Yeah.
Just intelligence, huh?
Yeah. Would you like me to whisper it to you?
No,
Funny.
I got a 20.
20.
But I'm not repeating this to any of you.
Yeah, just like.
Okay.
This is in my head.
You just see Evie sweat.
So
You
I
just see
will-
Evie go,
I mean,
"Oh."
I have
just
to
whisper it to
whisper.
her. Whisper it to her at
I
this
have
point.
to. Yeah, I have to now.
Just type it to me then, maybe. Just touching it, smelling it. Maybe I give it a little lick, a little nibble. You know how people like bite gold coins, like.
You see Evelyn is just like, you know, touching the surface. It's like super smooth. It's like super sleek. There's not a blemish on it. There's like this beautiful like hue to it that like goes from like this like polished like almost like violet black into this kind of more rosish, like rosy black, if that makes sense. And like from the different angles of light that you look at it, you can see that like it has a different kind of coloration to it, depending on what kind of light it's under, which is also very cool.
You can hear how good it tastes.
I gotta say, like, where do you even get a pearl that big? That is horrifying.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
Don't know.
Okay. Well. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a
Did
nice. It's nice.
Did it taste good?
like very fine pearl. I don't know.
Oh, do you know what that tastes like?
You know what?
What do you
I
think?
I would.
Yes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Probably tastes like sand.
Just
It's a little salty sometimes,
Alright.
depending
Yeah,
on
but
how
sand
much it
for
is.
rich people, though.
Rich people
Yeah.
sand.
Ooh, that's some fine shit.
Anyways.
That's what pearls
okay.
are.
anyway.
Little bit of yellow drinky. Okay, make sure I'm close to this guy because I don't really understand how this works. Glug, 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 glug. Little fingertips glowy, and boom.
And you're
And
just
I say
like,
something like abracadabra, but it's not abracadabra in this world, I'm assuming, but I'm sure kids say something funny.
and
that's
as you
like
go like
magic-y.
Abra, and you're just like, it's not the same. It's not as kicky.
It's not doing it.
It's not. You're just like, you feel like it's
You don't
not
have enough.
as powerful.
You don't
as
got the
before.
Okay.
juice.
Hold on. I didn't have enough juice, but maybe a little mushroom guy can help us out, because I think he's still in this rock. This gem, actually, it's not a rock.
That's my gem.
He's in your gem? Did I
Yeah,
keep
gave
it?
to you. No, I mean, that's fine.
Is it
It
a
was
soul
like-
gem?
No. Well, I guess technically now.
A little
Was it a
bit
piece
now.
of
A mushroom soul gem.
jade? I didn't write down which gem he went in.
Can you summon
I
me
did.
something to fight?
Sardonyx, maybe?
Yeah,
Yes,
sounds right.
here.
'Cause I have
I'm
many of them.
summoning it for you right now. It's your own boredom. Go ahead and fight that.
I'm going to fight you in a minute.
Good luck.
Okay.
So I would like tap on the little whatever the gem was you guys said, and then like
Sardonyx.
shake the little bottle and like maybe have a little gold coin out. I'm like sitting on I'm gonna be sitting just like I am now, like kind of like
Seems like
this
a,
on the
yeah.
ground with the rock and I'm just
I
like
think something's gone wrong with her. This is like a
Danielle, why are you
ritual.
sitting like that IRL?
because I'm up in my dad's bedroom and it has no furniture.
Nice.
Would you like
I
to
gotcha.
see? It's just an empty room.
You're correct. It literally is.
That's a nice bedroom.
It's the only place that Wi-Fi reaches where there's nobody else in the house.
Oh, that's funny.
Gotcha.
As you kind of like sit there, go ahead and okay. As you do that,
Persuasion?
no.
Please, mushroom.
As you do that, you kind of just see nothing happens. And you just kind of,
Everybody watch your daggers and stuff in case he comes out.
and it's like she looks up
Oh
and says
my.
this to you. You all like look at her, like kind of nod. You look back down and you see the mushroom. It's like half outside of the gem. Just like,
Hey, buddy! Yeah, come on! Yep. Scene 2.
Saying,
and
come here.
It's just, and it looks like he's just the front half of him is outside.
I like
And
give
then-
him my
and then-
finger in case he wants to hold it.
And he's just like, and he just like
Yeah,
it
pull
grabs
him out.
on, and it's just like,
Oh,
and he's like you're pulling, and it's like nothing's happening, and you're just like, and then it just kind of just goes like, it lets go, and it just goes like this, and then it goes limp, and then it falls out of the gem, and then falls off your hand and onto the ground, and just.
look
And
at
it's
this
just
guy.
and it's just like it's just starfish on the ground.
I think he is dead.
I like gently pick him up, put him on his feet.
And then it's just still limp.
Oh.
I think you killed him.
No, I don't think so. I like show him the little bottle. I like kind of shake it in front of his face.
And he's like looks at it.
Yeah.
Give him some gold.
Well, he doesn't like. He likes like daggers and stuff.
I got. You have.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I like put the. I like show him the dagger. I'm like, yeah.
Is that like a threat?
No, like.
Oh, hand it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like handing it to him, not knife side out, like handle side.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'll just put it down next to him.
And then looks.
Do you think he liked your dagger because it was poison? Maybe.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Why are we wasting time looking at the little mushroom run?
And
He gave me this liquid.
Restore more the liquid, man.
walks up. He walks up to Rogar.
Oh, watch out, Rogar.
Yes. Oh, fuck you.
No, don't be mean to it.
Just kind of raises its arm.
Yeah.
And it goes like this. Goes.
Pick him up.
Just like still going like.
Do you want to fight you?
Do you want to fight me? Or let him punch me.
And it goes like this. And then it just like with nothing. It's not holding anything, but it goes like that.
To see.
You want my halberd? I pull out my halberd and I'm holding it up over here. You want this?
I want to see that.
And looks at it and it's just like. And it just looks at you again and it's like going. It's like you can kind of see like it's.
He's pretending he's you for funsies. And I don't think he's going to give us liquid.
I
I
mean,
don't think so.
You just wait. Yeah.
I put him back on the ground.
what, okay, wait.
And it's just like it's just
Wait,
continuing
wait.
to mimic.
I go get him, gently, and then I bring him over to the unconscious guy, and I put him on the unconscious guy's chest.
And it's like, and then it's just like kind of like looking around, looks down at it, and looks up. Turns around, starts to run away.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's all right. Thank you, Mushroom Man.
everybody, check your pockets.
All right. Check my pocket.
It goes into a tall grass, disappears.
Well,
What's
So-
that?
This guy's not waking up until he gets a big old nap. And it's the morning time, so it's not happening for a while.
ah man.
Well, I mean, I guess he's sleeping right now. But it would take... Needs to nap.
I mean, we just go through the tree. He sleeps at the city, right?
That's true. We could just go through a tree.
If we go through a tree, we're not coming back until the next day, though.
Oh yeah, it's morning
Because
still.
then you need
Yeah.
a nap. Lots of
Yeah.
naps have to happen.
Yeah. I mean, we can do it, but
I think I'm starting to figure out this thing. It's
You might
almost
be.
here, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's almost maybe been an hour, but I don't know. Do you guys just want to chillax for another 20 minutes or something? And then maybe go through a tree?
Or why
I
not?
mean, what else? What other option do we have?
Let's maybe
the
look for...
mushroom guy
look
ran
for-
away.
We gotta look for a big tree around here, Ton, just in case, right? We need a big one.
yeah.
to
I
go
mean,
back
we
and
could stay out here in the jungle just to avoid using too many resources tomorrow. Because as soon as we
That's
go home,
true.
we're going to need to travel back through a
Right.
tree,
forth. And that will take
and
another...
that's
That'll put
that's
you
a
down
lot of
one.
work for me.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get comfy.
We aren't paying you, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
He's not an actual guide. I would be paying him.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on.
You're getting paid through
Life
your
experience.
chance of studying.
Oh,
this.
don't give me that exposure baloney.
No. Life experience, not exposure.
Right. Honestly, people would pay to just simply be in the presence of your Earth and friends, and you get to join us on an entire
I
adventure.
mean, maybe not here, but definitely back home.
Yeah?
Count yourself extremely fortunate.
We're like famous.
I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move past it.
We'll give you a cut of stuff we found. Watch. Evelyn, did you pick up that gold on the way?
No.
Oh.
I was on Ton's back. I don't know what you think. I don't have octopus.
I don't know.
on.
You're sneaky. You do
No.
things.
It's just gold. We got a lot of that.
That's true.
You guys want to shake her upside down and see what she's got?
Not really.
Don't break the pearl.
I mean,
I
you're
have
not
a
gonna
pearl.
break it. You just study it. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sit here and study it.
We're studying it, and then somebody
Okay,
gets
Dad.
This entire time, like, Eurus has been kind of like, looking up at you guys every once in a while, but mostly just like looking down and like studying.
Yours. Do you want practice fight?
Sure.
He's busy.
But I
Oh,
have to
sorry,
do
sorry,
this.
sorry. I meant Rogar.
Oh.
You're just trying. Okay.
Practice fight me?
Yeah.
No bow.
No, just whips.
Okay.
I get better at this blind sighting stuff.
You're going to whip fight each other?
Well, no, I'm going to hit her with my halberd.
And I'm gonna put this blindfold on.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try and make arrows. How about that? Well, I might as
Sure.
well do something.
Sure. Anything else? Anybody? Ton?
I'm just like trying to determine whether or not the people that I now find myself with are like emotionally and mentally stable. Because now there's like a lady with a blindfold on whipping a
child.
dragon.
A child.
And they're
maybe.
like-
Bruno is the
child.
most
Right.
normal here.
True.
Yeah. I
do you-
have concerns.
I am just assuming you do it like in a way that doesn't hurt him.
Yes.
Me?
A Rogar.
That
Rogar
doesn't
is gonna
matter.
wrap his halberd to not hurt me. My whips are. I can't hurt him. Are you kidding me?
You could hit me with them and use the ability and hurt me real bad.
And I choose not to use the ability.
Yes.
Not technically.
I mean, technically not, but you can choose to miss him.
We're sparring, right? So we can just say
Yeah.
we're sparring.
Yeah.
Just blunt the whip.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, but yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
Okay. And
Yeah, you can't wrap the whip in something like you can for
Or you
the.
could, but I imagine it'd be like it just wouldn't work well.
satisfying, your now excess energy, Evelyn, and Rogar's, bloodlust. You kind of do mock fighting.
I changed my mind.
Okay. You do it for like 5 minutes and then you stop.
I want to practice with the shield, and I'll use my short sword.
And then you do that instead.
Yeah.
Various modes of combat.
Oh, she really is like a child.
Yeah. Change my mind. a lot.
Zero.
And
Can we see if we get that statue working? Or is somebody already
that's what
doing
you're
that?
doing. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Europe
So you can
Yeah,
help
okay.
him do that if you like. You can just like both
Yeah.
sit there and talk about what it is. You do know that it is a gem figurine. Usually they contain animals or spirits of animals, many times from other planes. And you know that they can be either steadfast companions or just simply tools to be used by heroes, villains, adventurers. A lot of the time, there's a time limit to them, and then after the time limit is up, there's a long period, short or long period of time that they cannot be used or summoned again, expending their energy, and that the name of the spirit or enemy is what you use to summon whoever is the owner, or whoever is close to the spirit, is the one that calls them forth. Yes. They are called specifically figurines of wondrous power.
Ah. This is going to be wondrous.
Mhm.
Well, I'm hoping it's a giant crocodile. Because otherwise it's going to be weak as fuck. Well, no, this year one, the two, well, it's not going to be two-headed. It's going to be a giant crocodile. Or it's going to be just a crocodile.
And Urith and Ton, you kind of like exchange this information. And all of a sudden, the name pops into your head.
Hmm.
Brain blast.
And you're just Welila.
Can you spell that for me?
WEH-LEELA.
Okay. Okay. Well, guys, I figured it out.
And?
Well, it summons a... Do I know, or do I gotta summon it? You gotta summon it? Alright. Hey, Rogo, want something to fight? You getting all antsy. Alright.
Sure.
Well, no, actually, that's mean. This is literally, actually, you can't fight it. I'm pretty sure, if I think, does this have one soul that continues and has memories, and... Is this Guinevere? Is the same thing as Guinevere?
It's like Guinevere.
Never mind, we don't want to piss it off. It's our new friend.
Guinevere,
Don't kill it.
that was the name.
Yes. Okay. Everybody, meet our new companion, Welila.
What, Leela?
As you just all hear,
Hell
all of a sudden, behind Urith, there's this large, ominous, or imposing figure. All of a sudden, you don't know when he got there or how he got there, but you see this, you hear, like, it reverberates through each of your bodies. This large crocodile, this giant-ass crocodile. You see its form is actually kind of translucent in places, almost kind of mimicking the figurine that it came from, but it's just, how do you say, starry in appearance. And you just hear echoing, reverberating throughout the jungle.
Who summons Welila?
Oh, he fucking talks.
Fucking talks.
He fucking talks.
You
talk. Uh-oh.
have passed the trial.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know now of my legend.
Right.
Oh, you're the crocodile from the legend. Or alligator. Sorry, alligator. Crocodile?
Stop it.
Such an idiot. God damn it.
It's just like leaves, like you see it just slowly turns its head at Rogar.
Crocodile. It's crocodile.
Hello, sir.
Yes. I am the god that tricked man
Shit. Alright.
and the father
That
of
was
the
either a really,
mage.
that was either a really stupid man or a really smart crocodile. No offense.
And for my sins I was passed upon judgment by the father of truth.
Alright.
And if you know my legend, you know that now I must serve man for the rest of eternity.
Hell.
Now,
Yeah. That's all.
does man mean like literally human? Because I'm not human, he's not human.
No,
She's a human. That guy's a human.
Wait, you're the laugh.
it is no man that is unworthy that can be my master. It must be one who measures up to him.
Oh.
In like what way?
Oh shit, do we really have to fight you?
Like being able to carry you on our back?
Puny one.
It's just arches up. You can see this thing is fucking huge. Like,
It is
as
huge.
in, it is about maybe a little bit smaller than Nemo, but like a very large crocodile. It's not quite a Sarcosaurus like the ones that you guys have fought before, but it's very close. He might be bigger. He might be taller at least, with how tall they stand.
Do you think you can bring me to Mesro?
Who?
Probably.
You.
Probably. I grab Red Rune and turn to Fire Sword. Are we friends or?
You hold the figurine.
I hold it for now.
I am not compelled to hurt or help you.
Oh.
Unless you subject yourself to the trial.
Oh, fuck off. You want us to go back.
God damn it.
God damn it! But
Back where?
We did subject ourselves to the
Everybody
trial.
shut up! Everyone shut up!
Listen, we have subjected ourselves to the trial, and we have gathered you as our prize. You are now bound to our service.
Just like
Yeah.
looks at you. Like you hear the guttural noise.
Or, you could just, like, of your own free will, choose to help us. That would also be nice.
He just said he wouldn't do that. You are bound to us, by your honor. It is your destiny.
I am bound to those who are worthy.
Yes, that's us. We are worthy.
Do we need to beat you up to be worthy? I don't understand.
Oh, he said the trial that we did.
The trial that we just finished.
No.
Oh.
That was a test
Oh.
to see if you are worthy to be in my presence.
Oh. All right. And what is the
Oh,
trial?
he's at the trial, so you're right.
You must bring me to the peak of man's civilization.
That is...
Which one of you thinks you are worthy?
I think any of us could be worthy.
You may take
the
the
people-
trial at the same time.
I think she's worthy. I pointed at Evelyn.
Actually hid. You can't see me anymore.
She's like, wait, so
Where'd
where's
she go?
the-
You look
Where's the-
I
around.
figure out how to do a
You
DM
look.
roll.
You look and then no. Well, yeah. Just roll a d20 and with GM on it.
Rogar's got a passive perception of 9. He's not going to spot you.
You do not find her.
You could literally be holding a stick next to him and he wouldn't spot you.
I think some of the ones of you. I think it's just Bruno who knows where she is.
Yeah,
Well-
probably.
Can I at least know if this item has like prerequisites as far as class go? I'm just thinking, we're trying to figure out who this goes to right now, and I think it's not me or Rogar because we already got cool shit.
No,
Yeah.
no, you don't think so.
You don't think there's any prerequisite?
You don't
I don't
think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Other than
What
him.
about, like Bruno used to have the frog dude, and Bruno's pretty sad when he lost the frog
Hermit.
dude. What if we gave him to Bruno, and Bruno could, like, surf him while shooting arrows? It would be badass.
so sorry. Do we only one of us has to do this trial, or are you saying we could all help somebody do the trial, Mr. Crocodile God?
One must do this alone.
Shit. All right, guys. So we got to figure out right now
Oh.
who.
If you all think you're worthy of me, then you may all take it together.
Oh,
Those who
Together.
think they would be worthy.
do we all want to just do it, and then we could figure out who it goes to afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the obvious plan.
Sure.
From out in nowhere, it's like, but can you die doing it?
Even he could not survive the entire journey.
Oh shit! So it's something about like carrying some shit on your back, guys. All right, so we can all do it. Do we have to declare who is getting control over the crocodile spirit before we go, or can we figure that out after?
You must choose who will
All right.
partake. And then I will tell you more.
All right.
We're not.
We're all doing it, right?
No.
Well,
I'll do it.
well,
Evelyn,
okay,
you'll be out here by yourself. You'll be all by yourself while we're doing this.
I have a
That's
question. Is this right now? Is this
Yeah,
in
we
this
don't got time
continent?
for this.
Because first off, he is at Planton, not in the Sentinel's Light. Would he be coming with us?
How dare you?
I'm just saying that you don't want to come with us. Maybe.
He's spitting down facts right now, but you'd have to join the Sentinels of Light if we get
And
you
you'd
a
be
godly
literally
item.
be joining. That means you'd be joining us, and you'd have to come when the Sentinels of Light are called for.
Deliberate amongst yourselves. Choose who will take the trial,
All right.
and
Listen,
I will pass judgment.
As you just see him, the form just.
This is not. He doesn't want us to help each other. He wants us each to do it on our own, and whoever can do it, and probably whoever finishes first, gets him. It's not like, we're all gonna help Urith get to the end.
I interpreted it like we could all work together to do it.
Yeah.
I did not interpret
It was
it
kind
that
of
way.
grey, actually.
It was kind of-
Honestly, I see an argument for both.
Could we argue with him to get the more favorable outcome to her?
I don't know. He seemed like what he seems like.
He seems like he's set.
He seems
He's
like
old. You know?
he seems like we're supposed to like be nice to him because he's important and like a god. And if we're too mean, he gets pissed off and then he's like, "Fuck
He
off."
passes judgment on us.
Yeah. See, but we got to be nice. So, who gets it? Bruno or Evelyn or Ton? You'd have to join right now, and then you're in the mix. But do we actually even? I don't know.
I don't need a crocodile.
We're gonna have a vote on
You don't
Put
Ton.
it back.
No, we don't. No, he's a powerful magic guy. Who's
So?
If nobody else takes him, I'm taking him.
I mean, like,
No.
are we
Why
gonna
don't we
like?
just sell him?
We're not selling him. What is wrong with you?
You
Yeah,
guys
he'd
know
be
how much
pretty
that's worth?
pissed.
I
No.
licked that thing.
My vote
You
is
know how much
Ton.
that's worth?
Does
My
that
vote
mean
is
it's better
my
or
vote
worse?
is despite that he pisses me off, he's kind of useful. My vote is we let Ton in the group and Ton gets him.
I would love to have him. I don't know that I could carry him.
I'll carry him for you and then throw it to you at the beginning of a fight.
That's so much work, Bruno. How much can you carry right now?
I
extra.
mean, I can carry in my bag. It has to go in my bag.
Well, then anybody could carry it like that, right?
Yeah, I can
He
carry.
also-
I can literally carry a pound more.
Indeed.
He also
I've
didn't
got
tell us
now
how long it would
14
take for what
pounds.
world.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have time to do
We're
this.
on a mission.
It might only
We have
like
no
break an
idea
hour.
how long this actually takes.
Is it even in this continent? We don't know.
It could take an hour. It could take 10,000 years. Who knows? But all we do know is this is very good.
This is literally the thing
I-
from
I
the
don't
myth.
want to be gone for 10,000 years for a
might
stupid
not be.
crocodile god.
We have to try, right? This is
Yes.
No, we don't
Yes.
have to try.
Yeah, you're being stupid.
I think I'm the only one being rational this time, even though I was just talking to a little mushroom man.
You're being
I-
a child, and
I
Bruno's
quickly-
Bruno's being dumb.
What do you mean I'm being dumb? I'm just saying, spitting facts. We don't know what we're doing.
Bruno's the only normal one here.
I pick it up. It's the same weight currently. Now that I'm attuned. Yeah. Okay. Well. Listen, if you guys don't want it, me and Rogar will fight over it because I really want it, but I already have
Take
something.
it. But,
Okay, good. There we are. All right.
All right. I guess I did.
So then really
sure.
Bruno's the only one that needs to do the trial then.
Well,
Ton, you
Unless
sure
it
you
gets easier, the more people that do it.
now that we have decided. Wait, Ton, do you guys want to fight over it? Bruno has been here longer.
Oh, go for it. I can't carry it anyway.
It would be kind of funny if I get his service and then I can just have this crocodile god working at my grandpa's shop.
That's well. I don't know if he's gonna make bows for you.
Well, no, I mean he'd be hauling shit and
No, sure. Okay,
Wow, what
Alright.
a way to use a deity.
we have decided. I think it's good.
you
Bruno.
want to just sell him.
Well,
I
yeah,
haven't gotten anything for a long time. Or maybe I don't even know what you've gotten.
I think one of these days we need to do an audit of what Evelyn has on her person. This is starting to get suspicious.
Right.
Oh my god,
So-
Rogar.
I give you this statue. I don't know if you need to attune to it, but
Okay.
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Either we have to attune to it and then we ask him to do it and how long it'll take, or maybe we just have to do it later if it takes 10,000 years. But
Anyways, should we say his name? You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Walila, come back.
Walila.
We've argued amongst each other, and we are ready to put forth our champion.
I'm holding it like a baby, like a small baby. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing.
And you say it, and you're just like,
Support the neck.
This is for future Bruno.
Wait, he's not coming. Walila.
Hey, Walila.
Wait,
I mean,
you didn't
remember-
attune to it.
Well, do you remember, like, there's a thing where
Is it?
there's a respawn or whatever. I don't remember the duration.
Is
Do you
that
have to wait?
Is it once as I magically look at it with my magical
you
is
assume
it
that it'll take some time before he can come back again.
sometime is in a day maybe, or sometime is in a short
You
rest
have
maybe?
no idea.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll try it again when we can.
You guys want to go beat up some paladins again?
No.
No.
we probably shouldn't do that. But if we have a crocodile god, that would be fun. Oh, they're like, oh shit, we like, because the statue and stuff, so they'll be like,
Should we
oh my
go and
God.
find a good place to spend the rest of our day here and the rest of our night here? Because we're apparently just going to hang out in the jungle until this guy wakes up and I kind of give him like a not hard kick.
What's lame? All the figurines of Wondrous Power don't weigh anything, so
That's too bad.
Epic made his coup, or more annoying, but still coup. It's a crocodile god.
I did
Okay,
say
so-
most of them are about this big. They're like pocket size. This one is not.
So maybe it's cooler and also heavier. Who knows?
I mean, it is a fucking black pearl. That's bigger than my head.
Man, we don't know. We don't have any leads. So do we just wait an hour?
Well, as
Okay.
Rogar kicks the guy in the stomach. there's-
Not hard. Very
Yeah.
lightly.
Yeah.
You
Probably give him some more water.
and water skin. Do you want this? It's water. You thirsty?
I just take the decanter. I just take the decanter around this water and just
Oh.
give him some of that.
Okay.
Don't drown him though.
You just start to drink the water.
You're safe. You're out of the temple.
Should I say the word that just like produces a lot of water all at once? No. Okay.
Oh,
What's
Lord
yelling?
boredom.
We're chilling. Can we start with your name?
Gregory.
Greg. All right. Whew. Well,
Is others?
unfortunately, you are the sole survivor.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Anybody got another good berry? Maybe still one.
I got a Gary.
I chuck one.
Here you go, buddy. That's from Rogar. He helped save you.
Then you see he just like the mouth opens. Just,
Here, Rogar. I already did it first time. You have to do it this time.
I just place it in his mouth and just leave it there.
and you just starts to chew it slowly. Just swallows.
Sergeant
So,
Gregory Aspenwood.
nice to meet you. Anybody remember the name of our scout lady we're looking for again?
What about
Nope.
Rogers?
Who?
I don't believe we met a Rogers.
Will.
Will? We met Will.
Well,
He unfortunately did not make it out. Oh,
he bravely died in service, helping us to try and get to you.
Yeah.
it was quick.
Don't worry, in that time he found love with Ton.
Yeah, I'll make him feel better. Sure. Yeah, we had our time.
Make a persuasion check. A deception check? Make a deception check?
I don't know.
By the way, they had a romantic relationship.
Oh, man.
I got a 15 somehow.
Okay.
He's just like... I guess I always knew that idiot had it in him.
It was a whirlwind romance, but it was a good one.
Oh. He's
Yeah.
not with that.
Yeah, let me have the more important question.
So, Epic, can we remember this guy, the guide name?
Eku.
Eku?
Okay.
So we are in search of a particular person, which is what brought us here. Luckily for you, we found you. But we are in search of a person named Echo? Echo. A guide for the Cholton Jungle.
The temple. How did we get out?
Well, we just finished the little puzzle and got out.
Did you get the power?
No. Why were you guys in search of the power?
Are you sure it's not the...
Temple. She said.
It's in my bag still. I'm just holding my bag up.
That the gods' temples can help save my men. And
Oh.
I,
From the curse?
I feel like I might have been saying something along those lines.
Save them from...
You don't talk, okay, Rogar? Be fine.
I'm going to kick the shit out of you, Bruno.
Let's relax. Let's relax.
Shake my nut.
the nuts that you're shaking each
That's funny.
Just like you get in an argument, just take out the book and just...
Let's handle this like men.
Okay.
Save your men from what? The curse? We saw that men outside.
No. We're trapped. We can't leave.
Can't leave where?
Temple.
Oh.
Snake.
Sorry, what was that last word?
Snake.
Snake.
She brought us there.
Who brought you there?
The snake.
Echo.
Is Aku the snake?
I mean, this could be a figurative snake. You know how people call them snakes? Not an actual snake?
Temple of the Snake.
Oh.
Oh, she's at a temple of the snake. That doesn't sound good.
Where is the Temple of the Snake?
Someone take out the map, quick.
As
I don't know who
you
has
take
that.
out,
Does
you
someone-
take out the map, and I believe it's Yurith is the owner of the map. So, and
Is it? Can you point to it?
he just like starts to point at Camp Righteous.
At camp. So where we are, basically.
Yeah, basically where you are, and then he starts to trace
Oh, okay.
down river. And you see he eventually lands somewhere a little bit more towards Aldani Basin. I'll give you guys the map for this.
Well, maybe Oromar could be taken. Because, like, Temple of Snake.
We wanted to kill Oromar anyways. Because he wasn't a good person.
I know. That's how we find him and kill him.
It'll take a second to load. Because that's too.
Are we at
eyeball.
Camp Righteous?
Yeah.
I don't remember what we're
Oh my god, I have a cloak I was thinking of attuning to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are the servers just bad today? Not loaded.
You might have to zoom out. Yeah, mine's loaded too.
Oh, there you go. I see. Okay. Mine's still loading. But he points a little bit south and west of where you guys are currently. Just a little bit down the river, and it's like a hex or two.
Okay.
Southwest.
I'm sorry, not a hex 2 away from the river.
Okay, and he said that
After
they're
going
trapped and they
south.
couldn't leave there? Is that what he said?
That is what he said. So.
But he wasn't there. He was okay.
It's
Oh, I will ask him.
around. He points around right here.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I mark it on the map where he points.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Got
One
it.
of those.
Good
One of
enough.
those 5.
Sorry. So she brought you there, right?
Right.
And you couldn't leave.
Not in big numbers.
Okay. And you thought you needed the power from here to let people leave, right?
Right.
All right. And how would you use that power to allow them? In what way? You didn't know. No. You just know that that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Alright, don't sleep.
Did you get it?
Can I look at the group? Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Good. Good.
Do you want us to go save your people with that?
He just kind of like
Oh.
passes out.
Alright. Alright, boys.
Leave him here to die and go and save his people?
No, we don't leave him to die. We have to.
So you want me to carry him through the jungle?
Yes.
Aldriani, please stop being a mist thing.
We have to carry him until we can go back to.
Wait, actually, Aldriani, can you please listen to your dad, please?
As you kind of like make an animal handling check. You're just kind of like
Me?
Yeah.
Has anyone tried offering him some meat?
23.
23.
I mean, kind of
One,
gas.
one away from a natural 20.
I actually have a dead
Actually-
monkey. I'm pretty sure I have a
And
dead monkey.
with
Honestly,
that too,
that's a good idea.
yeah, you kind of like you offer up the dead meat, and then like Adriani like goes like looks at it, goes towards it, goes to the ground, like starts to like claw at it and like eat at it, and it's just like, you know, it's not making any purchase, and he's getting frustrated. He's getting more frustrated. He's like you see it just start to struggle, and slowly you see that it
Nice.
starts to
Perfect. Yes. Can't eat like that.
go back into its normal form.
I just thought of a problem, guys.
What's that?
What if we need to be mist again as we travel upriver?
Maybe he's figured it out.
I mean, we can't take the unconscious person with us anyways. Then,
Oh, that's a
I
good
mean-
point.
so
Yeah.
it's either we leave him or Eldrani becomes.
What we could do, we could drag him back in that cave. He'll be safe in there. Leave him rations and some water. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
But then what does he do once? What does he do once we've done that? And he's back on his feet. I mean, he can't go back to the camp.
We could write him a note, just be like, wait here. We'll
exactly.
go back. Yeah.
We come back, and then we can take you back.
I'm gonna just walk around and just rub some big trees.
Yeah, okay.
Can you stop feeling up the trees? It's weird.
No, it's important to my job, all right? I'm doing my job. Just simmer down.
You aren't being paid.
Do you actually have to touch it like that?
Volunteer work, then.
Oh.
Yeah, you do have to touch them.
Like that? Like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
All right.
You can't just be like, whoop. You gotta really. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta imagine what it feels like, what it looks
Just
like.
like you gotta lick a
Gotta put a
pearl.
little
You
English
gotta
on.
rub a tree.
Mm.
Like a pearl,
Yeah.
rub a tree. That's the tagline. There you go.
Name of
I
the
love
episode.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Well, let's do that, and then let's go to Camp Snaky Snake. Hopefully, I get to finally kill some fucking Yonti there. That'd be nice.
Can we kill? Yeah, can we murder something there?
Yeah,
want to
like-
fight something.
Maybe there's gonna be some Yonti, and we get to fly like a cloud. How many more hours do we have, Ton, on that spell? Lots?
Let me check with the angle of the sun. DM, help me. Please,
Please.
God.
I'm already
Somewhere at the
counting.
bottom of the ocean.
I think you have 3 or 4 hours.
Like 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can cover a lot of ground in 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. We do that. I would like to. We want Bruno to attune to the thing, though. How long have we waited since he started the
Actually, like I said attune, but like I don't think they're attunement.
Oh,
Okay. It's just
Okay.
more,
Vibing.
someone who knows the word and that the spirit will answer to, is what I was.
Okay. Okay, so
yeah,
we
the
just.
others aren't. So
Okay, no big deal. We just
just
Bruno, you carry it, and we go.
yeah, it's in my bag.
We put the dude in the thing, leave him a note, be like, don't leave here, we'll come pick you up. Before you run out of rations, we'll come pick you up, and we'll leave him.
Specifically, like one of you, it doesn't matter. Like, and this doesn't have to be today, but like you can write out specifically what you write to him.
Sure.
And just put it in the Discord.
Sure. Okay. We'll leave him 5 days rations, 5 days water. We got endless decanter water, easy
I'm
clap.
standing in front of Aldriane and go, okay, Aldriane, follow my lead. I start focusing on turning into mist.
Oh gosh.
Me too.
Yeah, I start misting up as well.
Follow my lead, Aldriane. See what I'm doing? I'm focusing.
Make another animal
And my
handling
feet are turning misty.
Make another.
Shit. We're finally. Shit.
18.
Okay, you're just like you're together. Like you get on top of Aldriane and you're just like, all right, okay, and then you just kind of like nurture him into the cloud form, and then you can basically just you can imitate riding him as you guys travel.
Does Aldra understand any languages?
No.
Okay.
Meat. The language of meat.
But there's more languages than the verbal ones. And as you guys set off to the next part of your journey, God of Cholt, in one of your bags. I think that's a great place to pick up next time.
The God of Cholt.
Hey God.
Hey God.
Oh God.
Hey God.
We're pretty much gods now.
We're pretty much God. You got one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was it that doubted us?
Gotta
Was it
catch 'em
Evelyn
all.
and Bruno that doubted us?
Me, and I'm the one who got him.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. We'll pick up this next week, right? Next week is yours
2 weeks.
again.
Yes, next week is my campaign.
Yeah. And we're gonna find out what happens to Gloria and his father's memories. So that's exciting. Oh God. And there's lots of drama and
Yeah, and you guys get to witness some stuff, maybe, depending on what goes on.
All right.
We need some XP, maybe, if there's any XP for that.
I haven't calculated it because now
Yeah, do it after we
you did different stuff. See, that's why I was like, I want to do
Do
it.
you not get XP for avoiding it though? Come on.
Well, you'll find out. I'll find out.
Okay.
Okay. But
Go back in. We fight the 200 paladins.
that would get you
Yes.
technically. But
Yeah.
no, don't do that. I'm going to not do that unless you make me. So don't make me. Anyway. Hey, thanks for playing, guys. That was good.
Goodbye.
And thanks for
Bye.
watching, everybody that's watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you next. Goodbye.